For some reason, we always start with me staring at the camera like this. Just because I don't know if it's working or not. But hello, it's me again. How terrifying. Yes, I am back, and we're having another go at this. With my intention of doing sub 4 hours. This obsession that drives me to get sub 4 hours without employing glitches or, you know, anything that would actually help me out, I think is the terminology to run with. But yeah, we're going to have another go at it, see what we can do. I've learned a few lessons from my last run, the main one being that... what was the last one? Yeah, the last one that I learned was by not keeping notes, I lost time where it was... I could have had that sub 4 hours. But because I forgot what dungeon was what, it kind of buggered me over. So I do actually have notes this time to take as we go along. So I'm going to be doing that because my tracker doesn't cover this kind of activity. There is one that does, but I can't be bothered to figure out how that works. So yeah, with it works. We're running with exactly the same randomization settings as we have done. The only thing I've changed is the music is no longer randomized. It's the actual music it's meant to be. So we're just going to kind of crack straight on. And I'm trying to figure out what all that stuff in the top is, but I really don't care. Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Toxie. I'm Dr. Eggman, and I'm going to play a game. Yes, there we go. Then I was going to call it something else, but since you're here, let's go with that. There we go. Where's the X and the I? There we go. You're going to be a hero today, I've decided, because you're here. And hello, Joel. Let's crack straight on, because I said we're aiming for sub 4 hours, so it's 10 past 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can get 10 past 7, then I've done it more or less. Okay, she's telling me stuff already. Yes. That was a good start. I've just kind of immediately lost a couple of seconds. Okay, sword. Not... Okay, sod it. Yep, we'll take that. And they both immediately disappear. So that does give us a couple of checks that we can do immediately, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Let's just get in here immediately and see if we can nab anything along the lines. And let me add that to the tracker as well, because of course nothing is manual. Automatic, rather. So yeah, we'll crack on. Let's head straight to the town. I'm not going to check the route, because I've been told that it stays the same. Oh no, face reveal, how terrible. I mean, to be fair, if you've been on my Twitter, then my face is on there a lot, because I like to poison the internet with my presence. What we got? Magic powder. Nah. Okay, magic powder is better than nothing, but not useful, really. Mind you, it opens up more possibilities of things that we can do. But okay, we kind of, rocks, feather, and bombs are the biggest things I kind of want to get my hands on. Yes, I do pertain to keep the same beard on my glorious face as that weird thing that I pretend is me on the internet. Bugger, I've already forgotten. You know what, we'll leave the shop for the moment and we'll leave the other thing. Let's actually go up here and get these straight away, because we can pop in and check what those are when I actually have money. Because right now, Link is very, very poor. Very, very poor. Let's get out of my way. And I'm just going to sprinkle you with this so you have an allergic reaction. Yes, there we go. Quite serious allergic reaction, really. You're going to talk about toadstools for a bit, and then I'm going to run away. Ooh, yes, juicy toadstool. So, we can't do anything else going north here. Heart container, I'm going to try and go for another deathless run, because I did quite well on, when was it, Wednesday, where I didn't die. But whether that be a thing I can carry over today, we just don't know. Kind of do need this to be something useful, though. Oh, you didn't see that. That was internally intended. I wanted to check that hole out. It's very important for the development of the character to know that you can fall down holes. Okay, 200 rupees. That gives us the opportunity to go and buy whatever's in the store, which we should anyway, and to see what's going on. Yes, it is the legendary Rooster, who has so far been called, oh gosh, CO, Sammy, and now Toxie. I just keep naming it after random people. Yeah, this is... I said I've only recently started doing it as a randomizer, because I've always kind of wanted to try a randomizer. And I've just kind of never done it. And so it came up and I was kind of thinking, what could I play? And it's like, I know this game. I'll get that later. It's like, I know this game. I could probably do this as a randomizer. So I did. And you know, my first run was about 8-ish hours. Oh, boomerang. Okay, that is the best attacking item in the game by far. So we'll take that shit. Bloody hell. Arrow. A single arrow. Okay, we'll buy that because they might have something on the 9 anti. Okay, that's something. So yeah, it randomizes all the items. Good, we can completely ignore that from this point onwards, but it kind of leaves me at an immediate footfall of where the bloody hell do I go? Great. Well, actually, we can get into Botto Grotto with the boomerang, because the boomerang can be used to kill the flowers. And we can probably get into the colour dungeon as well, because we can access that. We can't get anywhere else, though. So we'll head straight into the dungeon. But yes, the randomization settings I'm playing with basically randomize all of the dungeon entrances, the dungeon bosses, so I could end up being in dungeon number 6 if I go through this doorway and fight boss dungeon number 2, and all the item placements. There are further randomization modes which I've decided I'm probably going to try for kind of shiz and gigs after I've beaten sub 4 hours, because that's my goal at the moment in time, is to try and win in less than 4 hours. Okay, so what we got? Dungeon 2 is Dungeon 2. So I can get a bit through here, but not all the way, unfortunately. In fact, there's not a lot I can do until I get either the Rock's Feather or the... I never actually picked the damn thing up, did I? Until I get the Rock's Feather or the... Power Gauntlet, there's not much I can do. Can I kill you? No, I can't even kill you right now. What about Magic Powder? Does Magic Powder kill Shy Guys? No. So I can't kill you, so... Oh wait, no, I can kill you. Okay, that's convenient. That is completely useless to me though, so... Half the kind of fun and challenge that comes with the randomizer is obviously trying to figure out what the bloody hell you're supposed to do next. Because I said, obviously, we're very limited on what we can do. Witch. Okay, we can go do the witch. She might give us something. But, yeah, it is just kind of figuring out what item goes where and what you can go and do with it. So at the moment in time, I'm kind of limited. But if I go back to the forest and work my way around, I can get to the witch. And bearing in mind that at this second in time, just thinking about it, there's not a huge amount I can do. Because I can't get right. Let's check that chest. I can't get right, which would lead me to Bow Wow's area, where there's a boss fight and a check I can do. I can't jump over anything. I can't lift anything up. Just occurred to me that I keep forgetting to track things. I am very limited in what options I have. So we take what options we do have very seriously. And what will kind of happen is I'll go through a phase at the beginning where I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm trying to desperately figure out where the bloody hell I can go. And then I'll kind of get to a point where I know exactly what I can do. And it's just occurred to me there's an item down there I can get as well that I've missed. So I'm going to have to go get that. I am smart. Because you watch, that'll be something important. And then I'll kind of run around like a headless chicken trying to figure out what the bloody hell I can do. And then I'll have an epiphany and do it, and it won't work, and then I'll go back to stage 1 and we just keep rinsing and repeating. At least we know that that is useless. What we got? I'll take it. I'll probably need it. So with that, I can now play the game to get the bombs, but more importantly, I can do the fishing mini-game, which may potentially give me an item that's worth doing. So I've got... the more bombs, which I will require because, as I'm sure you're well aware, there are incredibly annoying mini-bosses that requires you to stick bombs in the damn things. And not in a good way either. And then, something word. Pegasus Boots. Can I? Yes! Okay, that's good. I'm pleased that I can do that. That is very good. Okay, Pegasus Boots are get, which is, yeah, very good. Right, witchy toadstool, toadstooly witchy. What you gonna give me? Better be something good. It better be something good. I'm gonna open my Lucasade quick like, because, you know, game of fuel. She gave me 50 rupees. Not great, but okay. Whatever. Let me have a think. So I've got the Pegasus Boots. 50 rupees. Right, let's go to the town. Yeah, because I've not got this. I've not got the Rock's Feather, so I can't go over the top there. I can't pick anything up because I ain't got the Power Bracelet. What can I do with the Pegasus Boots? They're incredibly useful to have, and I will need them later. But what can I do with them now? Oh, great start. I'm like 5 minutes into the run. I've already run out of things to bloody check. Let's go do fishing, because hopefully that will give me a useful item. Oh, actually, before we do, there is a check I can do, which I will forget about. So we'll do that now before we do fishing. And this is another thing that happens with me when I'm doing Zelda runs. I'm like, oh, I can do this. No, I should go do this first and then do this. It's a great Zelda game too. It's the first one that I played when I was younger. In fact, I've still got my copy. It's in my Game Boy, which is somewhere. Oh, Flying Rooster. Okay, didn't expect to find him so early on, but that gives me a lot more fortune to get around, because you can use the Flying Rooster anywhere on the map except for in dungeons. So with this, then I can get north. I can go over those holes I couldn't jump over, which does give me quite a few more options. But I am going to go and get fishing out of the way, because and fishing has never given me anything useful. The problem is it could have something useful. Yeah, the Zelda DX, right? I played the original one, like the actual OG one. This randomizer is based on the Game Boy Color version, so this is the DX version of the game, which meant when I first did the randomizer, I had no idea where the bloody color dungeon was. I didn't even know it was in the game, so I kind of went and oh, that one, okay. I kind of went and did it, and we got really confused because we couldn't figure out where this dungeon was, and we couldn't find the last shield, so we couldn't go ahead and bloody finish the game. And we're like, why is this happening? And eventually kind of realised that there was an extra dungeon and I needed to, win it, in effect. And, we got it, and it was an easy win, considering I'd never played it. Oh, blue tunic. Oof, bloody hell's teeth, that's... Okay. Somewhat useful. Not the most useful thing in the world, but it'll help keep me alive. And I'm going for a deathless run as well, which, is more than doable. And with this tunic, makes it a lot more doable. But okay, we're going to head... we can't get into Taotao Heights. We can progress through more of Botto Grotto, though, without the rock feather. We still can't clear it, but we can do more of it, which is a plus side. But yeah, the kind of DX version, which is the one I'm playing, I did borrow it at school for a bit because I wanted to play the Color Dungeon, but I didn't have a Game Boy Color, and of course you can't get into the dungeon if you don't have a Game Boy Color, which I didn't know at the time. Oh. Yeah, come on. Which was kind of annoying for little old young me who didn't know what was going on. Okay, that's master, whatnot. Okay, we got that one out of the way, that's fine. Yeah, we're going for sub 4 hours, Mr. CO. Nice to see you. Did you enjoy being outside and experiencing the real world for a change? Huh, what am I talking about? Of course he didn't. Okay, boss, what boss? Okay, this boss is simple kill, which is nice. Might be a bit more difficult because we're in a very small environment, but... Yeah, so I've missed that one. So they'll all spawn at the bottom, so if I come down here... Yeah. Just hit you as well. Feasibly, if I stand here and keep doing it, it should do it. There we go. Okay. Yes. Killed, beat, murdered, whatever. We won't forget your face. Love you too. Tell Mum that I love her. Blah, blah, blah. Right, what we getting? Useful? Not useful? Tail key. First dungeon. We'll take that because that's another dungeon we can get into. Don't think there's much else we can do up here. We can get a bit further in Botto Grotto, but not much further currently without the power bracelet. So I'm gonna ignore Botto Grotto for a bit and head down towards whatever it was I said to do. Tail Cave, that's it. Oh, pee off and die in fire. I said having the Rooster compensates for not having the Rock's Feather for the moment in time, which is a good thing. Funny thing is, if that had happened on the first randomizer, I wouldn't... Touch grass felt weird, don't... Oh, bloody hell. We just need to go to a random grass field in VR at some point and just kind of touch grass so we can go, Theo, this is what grass is like. Compare it to your real-life experiences. Tell the class what you thought. But yeah, had this happened on the first randomizer when I was streaming at first, I didn't know that tree was a trigger, so that would have taken me forever to figure out, which isn't great. Anyway, how are you lot doing today? Are you all still alive? Not on fire? Potentially... Key cabin. Potentially all alright. We are kind of limited on what we can do. Does this... Oh, can I... Ah, I hate you. Wait, I've got the Pegasus Boots. Ah. I absolutely despise those things. Oh, you're waiting to go home. How has the train station then? And that's as much as I can do in this fucking dungeon. How is the train station? Is it all train stationing? We can't go any further. Great. Also, yeah, are you working on your avatar for VR Toxie, or did you finish it? I don't remember. Warm weather. Warm weather. Right. Kind of immediately stuck on where to go at this point. I need to get... If I head down to the witch's hut and then fly over the pit, I can get into the graveyard, which means I can have a go at clearing out whatever the colour dungeon is. So let's do that. Yes, the big clucker is here. And I believe the tall clucker is here as well. And then Theo's here. And Luna. There are many people as dumb. Ah. So work to be done then, but more than doable kind of work. That's what we like to see. I said, I don't get the whole modelling thing. I can't do it. But, you know, if you could do it, good for you. Oh, piss, 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 piss. Stupid ghost. Didn't even touch that one. Give me that. I'm going to steal you. Up. And right. And up. What? If you have no courage and you have no strength, gravestones won't move for cowards. Okay, that's not something I've ever experienced before, which means I probably need... Or have I done the right code? Did I do the right order? Down, left, up, right, left. Up, right. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to pause the bloody ROM and look that up quickly, because that doesn't seem right. Do I need to do things? Because I need to know why that's not working. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, I need to get Bow Wow and the power bracelet to enter the colour dungeon. So that kind of makes sense. Bugger. So where does that leave me, and where can I go? You didn't see that. That was a perfect flight path. Where can I go? Not the best start. I'm forgetting where things are hidden already. This just leads down there again. That just leads to the grave, which is no good. Those are all blocked up by things. Can't do anything in the camera shop. Can't get into Telltale Heights. Can't get across to the right because I've got no power bracelet. Oh, bum. Right, let's... Once we go round all the way down and around, let's go back into Botto Grotto, because we can do a little bit more of Botto Grotto. Not a huge amount, but we can clear some of it. And there are a couple of checks we can do to the north, actually. There's 2 or 3 we can do, so we'll do those as well. And hopefully one of those will give us the power bracelet or bow wow or something along those lines. Something useful. The power bracelet's probably going to be the most useful thing. That or bombs right now. Pee off. I can't even see what that is. Okay, I got the ocarina. Did need that. Doesn't help me at the moment. Can't do that at the moment. So I'm going to have to come back to this one because I can't get that right now. There is a check up here that I always forget about. This check. Useful. Got the letter. Okay. The letter goes to Mr. Wright, who is conveniently just down here. Mr. Wright, do you happen to have a spare power bracelet laying around that I could potentially borrow? Yes, all you've got is this broom, but that'll do. What is it? Yes, power bracelet. Good. Okay, power bracelet is good. We can feasibly finish Botto Grotto now with everything going on. So yes, that is good. I am pleased with that. We can also get further into the third dungeon, and we can start going across to other dungeons as well. So, good. I mean, that's not good. That can go die in a fire, but generally, having all those bits and pieces opens up a hell of a lot more for us to explore. So, I'm just going to fly across these guys. Turn around, boomerang that one, and run away. Yeah, let's go clear out Bottle Grotto, because we can... oh, you son of a potato. We can go ahead and destroy all of Botto Grotto now, because it is the actual dungeon. So let's just do it. Let's just clear this one. Seashell. Let's get the seashells on the tracker. There you go. There's our first one. 19 more to go. Running a little low on magic powder, but enough to... I don't know. Bit close. Enough to do what I needed to do. Let's see. You go through there. Can't use the damn rooster inside dungeons. Bollocks. Forgot about that. Can only use the rooster outside the dungeons. Damn. Hello, Shobi. How are you today? You are alive. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we can't blow the living crap out of this place because we don't have the feather. But we can go and do the third dungeon. Oh, hello, Sebi. Hello, Patch. Nice to see you as well. You know, you've come home from a hard day at work with your elite name and you've come in to ruin everything. Or rather, have your day ruined by watching me flail around like an idiot trying to figure out where the feck I'm going. Nothing changes. It has been an interesting start, to say the least. I've got some decent items. Don't have the ability to do all the dungeons yet, though. We kind of need more, unfortunately. But we're going down to the first dungeon, which is currently the third dungeon, which is not a dungeon I'm very fond of. And we can't fully clear it at the moment if the mini-boss is the proper mini-boss, because we don't have bombs. Yeah, no bombs. That's pretty normal at this point, really. But we can more or less do the rest of it, which is a plus size. So we got that going for us, I suppose. Hello. Oh, Sekbi. Didn't even notice that. Sekbi. Selby and Sekni reunited again after many years apart. Join us on CBS whilst we talk about this completely pointless storyline that nobody cares about. Oh, piss. I'm not very good at this whole not dying thing, you know? It's almost a good thing I got the blue tunic so early on. Also, killing small children is quite entertaining according to this game. Ow. No, that was kind of stupid. Oh, yeah. Bloody thing. Why would the autocorrect correct it to that? Okay, a couple of keys straight away. Not a bad thing. We'll use that to open up... Oh, harp. Yes, we like harps. we do like items that allow us to carry on with the game. So, we will have to open all these doors just in case one of these does end up being a useful item. It probably won't, but you never know. Something could potentially be useful. I can't believe I forgot you can't use the bloody rooster. That's very annoying. I did have a look at how you do the fire skip as well. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right, Shobi. How are you today? All going well on this Friday, I hope. For you and your very excellent necessities. Yeah, let's roll with that one. We can't finish this dungeon because we don't have bombs. That's problematic. There's a lot we can't do in here because we don't have bloody bombs, but hopefully we'll get lucky and find some. I mean, if this turned out to be a bomb, that would be very nice. Can I have bomb, please? Please give bomb. That's not a bomb, that is key. Ah, all the more commissions, eh? For all the lovely people who do commissions. Yeah, I only started streaming like a week ago, but I was like, you know what? Why not give it a try? Because I can do. Because I wanted to randomize a game and stream it, so why not? Getting plenty of keys. Mind you, it is the key cabin, so that's to be expected. Also, I've got my buttons the wrong way around. B and A is attack. Ah! And no, unfortunately, picking up bombs randomly, like that, doesn't actually give you bombs until you actually find the item that gives you bombs. So, bombs, bow, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather have bombs at this moment in time, because it's a lot more useful, but we'll take bows. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm the assassin sent by Madam Meow Meow to get the dog back. How's about you just, you know, die? Yes. I am a very powerful assassin who is very dangerous and I'm a chicken. See, I'm just going to murder you. Look, I'm so dangerous I got my back turned to you, I don't know which way to face. Which way do I face? Oh no, how terrifying. Oh god. Stop trapping me in a corner, you little dick. Oh god. Pokemon Yellow. Lord, I got in so much trouble when I brought that once. Because I wasn't supposed to spend my money on that. Because, you know, parents, like, I told them I was going to buy something else. And they were like, no, okay. And then I brought that instead. And oh boy, they were not happy with me. It was fun. Okay. Please be bombs. I need those to finish this dungeon. If not, oh gosh. That's not bombs, that is a key. A key does not help me with bombs. Mind you, how many keys? Do I have enough to actually get through all of these locks? I mean, how many have I got? 3. I do. Okay, there's a couple of items still in the dungeon I can get, but... Oh, can't do that. I don't have the... Oh, bollocks. So I totally didn't just get myself stuck, honest. Yeah, I forgot I don't have the bloody Rock's Feather, so I can't... What are you doing here? I killed you! Piss off! Go away! You are dead. You are not meant to be alive again. It's like Grandad when he died. He came back and we told him to go away and he didn't want to. Something about loving his children. God, Grandad, you are weird. I wonder where you bombed the wall. I wonder how incredibly... Unfortunately, no. Very, very obvious. Although, ironically, there is another bombed out wall as well. There we go, and do that. La 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 la. Would you mind changing to 1? Yeah, so it turns out if you bomb them to detonate them, they don't respawn, which will be useful because they respawn. Useful, not useful. It's a map. Yes, you know, this is very much the way the Legend of Zelda is meant to be. You know, you've seen the pretty birds that go around and stuff. Oh, for goodness sake, will you just... Yes, 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 yes. I am the best rooster, obviously. There we go. Right, so what else can I do in this dungeon? Because I have just quite foolishly used all my keys to get towards a boss, which I cannot actually fight yet. Which was stupid. Which means the other keys in the dungeon are hidden in areas I can't get to. And if one of those areas is an important one, or one of these areas down here contains an important key, which is quite possible, and I can't get it, I might have just softlocked myself. Which is not something I've seen or done before, which would be quite entertaining. So, and by quite entertaining, I mean a load of bloody bollocks. I think I can get away with saying that on stream. Yes, go away. So we are going to... I did get this one, didn't I? Yes, I did. We have the power bracelet. We can head to the right. So we're going to head round to the right-hand side. And start to explore the area around by the lake. There's a couple of item checks I can do around there. And hopefully one of them will grant me something useful like... the flippers, the bombs, or the rock's feather. Preferably all of them, and a shovel for good measure as well. In fact, yeah, just, you know what, again, just give me all the items I need so I can finish in, like, a super amazing fast time. That would be really kind of you. I wonder if anybody made a chaos mod for this game. Oh no. Oh no. A chaos mod. I could go for playing a chaos mod if it exists in this game. Somebody Google if there's a chaos mod for Link's Awakening. Flippers! Yes, okay, that is a useful addition. Yeah, this game has an awful lot of nods and kind of yeses to the... Oh, we can get the colour dungeon. It's got a lot of nods and a lot of sort of yeses and bits and bolts and things like that to the Mario franchise. Like there are Shy Guys, there are Goombas, there's Bowser's in here. All that kind of thing. It was a very common thing for Nintendo to do in the 90s, to kind of cross-reference their franchises. And this was the first proper handheld Zelda game. The other ones had just sort of been your standard Game & Watch fairs, and so they weren't kind of anything special. But then this one came along, and it's like, yeah, all the little references. So yes, all I'm doing at the moment, I can use the rooster in there, so I can check that one, except I don't have bombs, so I can't check that one. Gosh, I love being me, where I remember I do something and then remember I can't do it. But we can get into Catfish's Maw, which is not a bad thing, because there's a dungeon there, that's rupees, whatever. We don't need them, but we'll take them. Let's go to Catfish's Maw and see what dungeon shows up. Going in here. I don't even know when we start. We start at 10 past, so we are currently about half an hour into the run. Haven't cleaned any dungeons, only found one instrument. And items are not being too kind at the moment, so... Don't know what to think about this run so far. I kind of hoped we'd have something concrete. Okay, this is Tail Cave. So, Dungeon 5 is Dungeon 1. We can not finish this dungeon yet. But if we get the bombs and the rock's feather, we can get everything in the dungeon. We do need those bombs and rock feathers, though. We can still do a large majority of the dungeon, but not all of it, simply because we don't have the right bits and pieces. We also don't have a shield, which means, actually, no, we can't do a lot of the dungeon. In fact, we can only really do a few item checks, and then we have to bugger off. See, realistically, this is like... I want this to sort of be... There's nothing in there. Oh, no, there is something in there. It's the other room there's nothing in. You know, you sort of want this to be the dungeon that appears at Eagle's Keep, just because it's so high up. Is Eagle's Keep, and that's a pain in the backside to get to. Stonebeak, not getting anything useful. Ugh, I don't need a Stonebeak, I've got a plastic one. Let's see. Compass, bloody hell, it is literally giving us nothing. There's no point in going north, because we don't have the shield, so we can't do that. We can't jump that gap there. We do have the key to get through here, which means, in effect, this is basically the last item we can get on this 3 of a kind. I hate these enemies. And it gave me the map, so literally there is nothing, absolutely nothing I can do in this dungeon. I can't use this. Oh. Okay. Sad trombone is a very appropriate sound to my feelings right now. But on the plus side, because I'm making notes, I actually know what dungeon is what, which does make a change. Because normally, I haven't got the foggiest what dungeon is what. So we've got that going for us. We don't need the money. I don't know why I keep picking it up. So let's leave Tail Cave, and we'll have to come back here later. Yeah, I've not got a single tick next to anything I've done here. Ooh, we can do the curses. We can do 2. Can we? Yes, we can do 2 of the 3 curses, and we can also get down to the house, the abandoned house, and do that check down there now. So let's go down there. In fact, there's a couple of checks we can do down here. I'm going to leave the Rooster out, which, yes, is a flying link. Why? Because I've decided to have a flying link. I think it's his ears that are flapping, which I quite like. Right, abandoned house, because I'm not going through the damn ghost timeline. Something useful? Not really, but we'll take it. Silly abandoned house. Why couldn't you give me something I wanted? Like a I win button. We're going in there next. How much magic powder do we have? Not a lot, but we're going in there next. Heart container. Not having the greatest luck with our items at the moment in time. But, you know, maybe, just maybe, we'll get there. Let's get this thing. Because, you know, in a Zelda game, this one flower on an island on its own isn't anything special. And it's really not, because it's 20 bloody rupees. And, you know what? It's about as useful as a vote for Boris Johnson, so... Let's break the boomerang. Yes, I've broken it. Kill them all, Mr. Boomerang. Kill them all. Ha 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 ha. I love that silly little glitch. Right. Most powerful weapon in the game. Right, so we're heading off now towards one of the curse locations. And in the game, you kind of wake this ethereal being of death up by sprinkling magic powder on them. And then they curse you by making it so you can carry more of a particular item. Because carrying all that extra weight is a curse and will give you a bad pack. But of course, it's actually something incredibly useful. So, I'm ready. Give me my power up. What do we got? Face key. Okay. The face key is not completely useless. Just means we can get into the face temple. I can swim there. I can get in. I don't have a shield, which is going to make getting it in a little bit difficult. But that's not bad. We'll... On the basis of we've not got much else to run on, we will take the face key. Oh, pee off. Now, if the face key could be something like Eagle's Keep, that would be quite useful. I can do, or Eagle's Tower, whatever it's called. I can do that without the rock feather. Just realised I can't get up there because I don't have bloody bombs. Stop throwing bombs on me, you insufficient bellend. Bugger. Thinking, right, I've got to get there. Which means I have to go a very long way around. Down, right, and up. And we might as well get the animal village as well whilst we're at it, because that teleportation will save us. And then we'll head... Nothing in here that you guys can do to help me. Hello, bird. There's the thing, so I should be able to just use that now, so I've been told that's how it works. Let's go straight into the desert, and, no, nobody cares about you. Let's go into the desert and get everything we can do in here. I think there's 4 checks. There's one that I can't get until I find bombs. So, pee off. Let's just kill the boss straight away. One of the only bosses that isn't randomized, but he is one-shottable. You know... Not useful, but extra life is, you know, always appreciated, or some naff like that. Give me something useful. Magic powder. I said useful. Useful. Silly, silly you. It's about as useful as I am. A quote bot. So what's a quote bot then? You need to tell me about this whole twitchy thing. 'Cause I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know I play games and people watch me and then they tell me that I'm bad and I need to die in a fire. It's pretty normal. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around and all that good shit. But no, what's a quote bot then? Teach me. I'm using Streamlabs at the moment just because I knew that was the software people tend to use. Realistically, I'll kind of keep using it. I'm probably going to end up hooking up the Super Nintendo or the Retron 5 and playing some dreadful games because why not? We can do the Sleep Shrine. It's a bot where the chat can add quotes to the stream to a list. Oh dear. And then does that just sort of repeat them as required or on request of the chat or something along those lines? Well, I don't know how this works. I am not the smart. Right, we've got a couple of chats up here. Yeah, sure, post me. I mean, I'm trying to do sub 4 hours to finish the game, which is doable on this. My last run was on Wednesday and I did it in 4 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, I got the broom. That's a trade item. So, I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do it in that 4 hours, and then after that I'm going to call it a night for streaming. But yeah, sure, why not? It sounds weird. I know a lot of the folks that are sort of coming along are off my Twitter, and some of them are from one of the Discord groups I'm in, but I'm actually getting more people coming into these streams than I thought I would. Which is nice, considering that the content I'm doing could be considered as kind of a little bit boring in its own regard. Medicine... Medicine, medicino, medusa, not useful. Come here, I'm trying to kill you. Probably shouldn't come here actually if I'm trying to kill you. In fact, running away is probably a good idea. So how have your streams been going then, Mr. Lucas? Have they been doing well? Also, I'm going to go and kill a boss now. Yeah, what have you been sort of streaming recently? Oh, you son of a potato! I did not want it to be you. That just means this. This is a really bad environment to fight this. Oh god, go away! You know what? That medicine is going to end up being useful. I absolutely hate this boss. Easily my least favourite boss in the entire game. Bloody thing. Oh yeah, you did say, what was it? Pokemon Yellow did you say you was doing at the moment? Ah, seashell. Are you just doing sort of a regular run of that, or is there any specialist stuff going on in there, or is it just, I'm playing Pokemon, have some funs? So let's get into the face shrine. I don't think there's an easy way into the water from around here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's understandable. I think I've already said it a couple of times in this stream as it was, but I was kind of looking for a game I knew well enough that I could probably randomize it in the Zelda franchise. It's like I could probably do Link to the Past if I really wanted, but that's a big commitment, whereas this is a short, and let's be fair, it's a pretty easy commitment. This is the easiest Zelda game in the series, pretty much, and it's the shortest. But it's still a good game as far as I care. Oh, pee off. I'm trying to swim here, you silly flying thing. So what does your Pokemon teams consist of then, Mr. Lucas? I don't know why I'm calling you Mr. Lucas. It's just procedure. It's the R-Core, that is. Oh, I can use the Rooster in here, because if I can't use the Rooster, I can't get there. Can I use the Rooster? Yes, I can. Oh, can't remember any of the game, can't remember your team. Poor Pokemon, being forgotten by their trainer. Oh dear, that'll be a shame. Now, I'm hoping that out of all the dungeons I get, this is kind of where I want Turtle Rock to be. This is level 7, Eagle's Tower. So level 6 is 7. I can do most of this. That sounds like a very kind of standard team, if that makes sense. Good, but standard. Ow, 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 ow. I buggered it up. Just run. Just run. Run, you damn chicken, run! What am I doing? I can kill you. Haha. Ah, so Pikachu is the OG and must stay within the team. I mean, that's probably a good thing, because if he'd been on my team, then he would have been sent to the grinder already and probably just murdered painfully. You know, Pikachu isn't allowed on my teams. Because he smells funny. Although he can be a good Pokemon, to be fair to him. You see, if it was me playing Pokemon, I'd have a Rooster like this. And he'd throw balls at things and cause buildings to collapse. Because that's literally what I'm doing, is I'm doing structural damage to kill people. Because why not? Yeah, okay. So I don't have a shield yet, which is a little problematic. More magic powder. I mean, at least I've got enough magic powder now to do what I need to do. I need to fall down here, go around to the right. Yeah, this is... I must admit, when I first did my randomizer, this was the dungeon I was most worried about. Yes, that is Kirby. Because it is probably the most complicated to get right. And now I think about it, it is also technically not possible for me at the moment in time to beat this dungeon, because I do not have the hook shot, and you cannot use the Rooster in dungeons. So I can't beat the dungeon, but I can get a good chunk of the way through the dungeon. Get about 2/3 of it done, and hopefully one of these, ouch, will, bloody 3 of a kind. I hate those things so much. Something will... Hang on. Have to focus with these damn things. Something nightmare key. But yeah, I need the hookshot to finish this dungeon, which is problematic because I'd really like the hookshot. It's a ridiculously OP weapon. Go away, Kirby. Nobody likes you. That means I'm going to have to come around and kill you. It's nothing personal. It's 100% personal. I'm going to murder you with this boomerang. There you go. You are now dead. You are dead. Not a big surprise. Can't get that yet. I'll have to come back down when the things are swapped around. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't finish the dungeon because I don't have bombs and I don't have anything. So I'm actually really stumped. So I'm just going to sit here and keep pushing the B button until all of these tiles are dead. You know, if you've ever got a problem in life, just sit there and push the B button until everything's dead. Pretty sure the people in charge of the planet are doing that right now, and it's working pretty damn well. Gosh, don't we like a bit of depressing commentary around here on this YouTube channel? Even though this isn't YouTube, this is Twitch. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, let me have a think. I want to probably fall down this hole here. Outside of getting a few particular things, I am basically done with this dungeon. I can go upstairs. I think I can kill the boss. I can definitely kill you. Ow, 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 ow. You're mean. How dare you throw bombs at me just because I attacked you first, you little bitch. Key. Okay, and if we fall down here, means we get the chest on the left. So we can get one chest upstairs, one downstairs on the right, and there's an item chest upstairs as well. Cello, we'll take that. One of the... Piss off. Fine, I'll come down. I'll come down. Fine, I'll kill you. Are you happy now? Didn't have to be this way, Kirby. We could have been friends. We could have been friends in the universe and saved everybody, but you had to be a knob. And now you're dead. And that's why there's going to be no more Kirby sequels. The chicken killed him. Right, there is no point in me doing these ones correctly because I can't get to them. You know what, let's do that anyway. Come round here. This is normally the item, but it's the compass. What is the item again here? Forgotten. Get noms. I like noms. I've already had my noms. They were Skittles, and I've got Lucamizade as well, because noms are good. Okay, 20 rupees. You know what? It's better than nothing. No, I'm lying. It's a complete waste of bloody time. But what it does mean is, at this point, we haven't got a map. And we don't have the stone beak. Okay, there are still 2 chests of items that we don't need, unfortunately. And we may well get those, which would not be useful or conducive to our ability to beat the game. We'll have to go to the sleep shrine after this. Mini-boss? Okay, easy mini-boss. Yes, we'll have to head to the sleep shrine after this dungeon, as there's 2 item checks in there I can quite easily do now because I've got the Pegasus Boots. And then, well, yeah. Ha, I killed you. And you. I killed all of you. Power bracelet level 2. Okay, okay, okay. That's not bad. 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 It's not good, but it's not bad. Anything else I can do? Don't think so. So, yeah, we're done here for now. So, we know that level 6 is level 7. So we're going to head... We've done the desert. Hang on. I'm thinking. I'm getting exploded at the same time. Stop blowing me up! Bastards. Okay, can we get into the castle? Maybe we can get into the castle. Can't get in because Kiki's there, but we can definitely get in. We can definitely do this check. And whilst I'm here, let me go upgrade that. Right. Useful? Not useful. That was a waste of a check. Right. Oh, we can get that one down there as well. That's a long way to go for an item check. We'll see if we can get into the castle first, and if we can, we will. And screw you, Kiki. Nobody likes you, Kiki. You were a doctored at birth. That's how much people don't like you, because you're a monkey and nobody likes Kiki. Kiki's a knobhead. Oh, okay. There's a couple of checks around Angler's bum fluff as well. So there are the checks. We can get into Tal Heights at this point. Literally the only one that I actually need to break. Piece of heart, not useful. Right, so actually thinking about it, I didn't want to get out of the water. So now we're going to go for an incredibly long swim, unfortunately. Because Kiki's a knob. Yeah, you look confused, Kiki. You pretend you don't know why people hate you. It's because you won't let us into the castle. At least until I get you a stick, and then you'll let me into the castle. But by that point, I'll probably have the rocks feathers. We'll be alright. Ow. I do need to get the teleporter there. And actually, when I've done this, as I don't think we can use the... Well, no, I know we can't. As I'm pretty sure, although most underground areas count as normal, I'm pretty sure those ones, because they're sideways, do not count as normal, so we can't. So, but yeah, we've got 8 people watching. That's a lot more than I thought. Maybe I'll get the magic double digits, and then I can say I am a success story and retire happily, knowing that I wasted 10 people's time. I don't need rupees. Right, that was a waste. Let's go. Let's go to where Angler's Keep is, as there's 2 checks there, and there's the Ripper Rapids as well. The Rapids, rather, where we can do 2 more checks for free. So 4 easy checks, well, free. 4, it'll cost me 100 rupees, but I need 300. That's all I need, technically, to finish the randomizer is 300. So let's go up this way. And we're going in there. We can't go in there yet because we don't have the key. And now that we've got that, theoretically, we should just be able to teleport around now. You know, thinking about it, can we even get to the rapid ride? Uh-oh. Secret seashell. Secret, go bugger yourself, because I didn't need that. Mind you, I suppose in a way, the more of those we find earlier on, the better, because it means when we start getting near the end and time is sneaking up to that 4 hours, and I'm like, oh, we need the item, we ain't going to find a bloody secret seashell. Probably. That's the logic, but as you know, logic does not always pan out when I am involved. Right, come on then, you silly bastard. Yes, yes, yes. Son, yes, yes. Just sing for me, baby. Sing for me whilst I have a drink. This is a big bloody bottle of Lucozade. Bloody hell's teeth. I need to not drink the Lucozade. Right, anything useful coming from this damn thing? Probably not. Okay, no, I lied. That is very useful. Thunder drums. Thanks, fish. See you never. So, 3 of the 8 instruments. I still need the Rock's Feather. Marin's Song. That's what we need to beat the game currently. A shield would be very useful, but not necessary. Now the question is, can I... No, I need the hook shot. As I don't think the Rooster can be used to get across those gaps. I'll try. Don't know if the Rooster can, but anything's worth a try. I've not really used the Rooster before. Yeah, no. Okay, so there's 2 checks there we can't do yet because we need the hook shot. So let me have a think. We can get into Tao Heights and we can wander around there. We can go to the village first, though, as there's the sleep shrine and there's 2 items in there that might be of use. What do you know? He was right. Of course he was right. He used to be the 3rd best speedrunner of this bloody game. Okay, so we are going into the Shrine of Much Doziness so that I may have a little nap. Don't we all love a bit of a nap? Mind you, napping isn't possible when I'm bloody streaming. Not because it's compelling, but because I never shut the F up. So, be like the bird. Go to bed. Also, it kind of looks like it has a beard. Like a bearded vulture, I guess. I mean, I accept that's like the, you know, oh bloody hell, Steve, the Rooster thingamajigs. Instantly, yeah, these dudes hit like an absolute train. They always did. The last thing you want to do is get hit by these damn things. Useful? No, not really. Secret she. Secret shishel. She's not useful. He's not useful at all. I mean, I can't make you go to bed, but I can politely request it. Okay, honeycomb. Trading item. We can trade with the bear for a honeycomb. That's not stereotypical or anything. So we'll go to Animal Village and do that check, see if he'll give us anything useful for that. There is a check up here on the right I forgot to do as well, which is that cave right there, which we're going to go into. And there is the check in the Forbidden, the Lost Wood, the whatever the woods are called in this bloody game. There's a check there as well. So there are a couple of checks that I've kind of missed just because of how, I'm going to say, poopy it's been. The start, I suppose. See, I'm a man on a mission, but I'm doing that thing where I get distracted by everything else. Oh, hello, Danny. Nice to see you again, Governor. Let's push this grave out of the way. There we go. Just desecrate the dead. That's fine. It's fine. They're only dead. It's not that important. Actually, what was in the crane game? Was that the bomb up? Or the magic powder up, because realistically I'll grab that on the way back as well. Rupees. No, not joy. Mild irritation. Let's oh, do I have? Yes, I do have some magic powder. Let's go and get the second curse, which means it's only the curse in Oh, excuse me. I don't care if we're having an epic sword fight. I'm in a rush. Bugger off. Blah, blah, blah. Punish me, Daddy. Gosh, he's taking his time. Hey up, Drex. How you doing? Nice to see you around, Governor. I'm alright. I'll be better if he gives me something useful. He didn't give me anything useful. I hope you die in a fire, Mr. Weird Monster thing. But at least I can turn you... At least I can set you on fire. I'm a pyromaniac. So how are you today, Danny and Drex? Are you both well? Both well, he says as he leans on his desk and just kind of runs from point A to point B. Oh yeah, you're in the statey type place. Why do you so is Danny, to be fair? So what you got there? What's this for? It'll be about what 9-ish there in the morning, something along those lines. I'm not great with time zones. Oh, that was it. I was going to go get this quickly as well. Whatever it is, it's bombs up. You know what? We'll take it because it'll be useful. Oh, DMV. Oh, bloody hell's teeth. Yeah, so you have to go in person to like the DMV to renew, don't you? We end up having to do paperwork and sending it off in the post and waiting for ages to renew our licenses, which is a real pain in the arse. Well, I mean, in terms of durable chickens, you know, roosters, you don't actually want to fuck with a rooster when he's on the warpath because he will mess you up nasty. You know, out of all the birds, turkeys and roosters aren't actually ones you want to mess with. Right, off to the animal village now I think about it. Otherwise I'll forget that. And there are a couple other checks we can do in that area as well. Right, Mr. Bear, would you give me the Rock's Feather, bombs, or the hook shot, please? You know, I'll give you this beautiful piece of honey. It's full of bees. That's none of those things. I hope you die in a house fire. No one cares about the tub of goo. You can't call him a tub of goo. You're pretty big as well, you silly bear. Right, yes. Yeah. This is the face of a man who is trying to figure out where the bloody hell to go. Right, okay, we're going to go do one of the checks down here. And if this comes up with nothing, then... And there's actually 2 checks here, but we can only do one of them. Thanks for the waste of time. Right, okay, we're going to go and see what dungeon the colour dungeon is. Probably could, because the bear's only got a honeycomb, and the rooster's got a boomerang that destroys everything with physical explosions. So yeah, I do think the rooster could win a fight with the bear, if only because he's armed to the teeth. Right, so we're going this way. I'm sort of getting better at figuring out where the bloody hell to go, just because I said what, this is the 4th? This is the 3rd attempt with these settings, and it's the 5th speedrun overall that I've done of this. Oh, well, not speedrun, randomized run of this game that I'm going for. So, there we go. Oh gosh, Colour Dungeon is Dungeon 8. Okay, you know what? That's bad, but good at the same time. If only that we don't have to travel up to Eagle's bloody keep to finish the dungeon. But in a way it's bad because Dungeon 8 has got the teleporter in, so it's quite easy to get back into if you need to. This boss was never randomised either. So, it's a mix, this dungeon. It's good it's here, it's easy to get to, but it's a bit of a pain because there is a teleporter directly for it that is only useful for this dungeon, so mixed bag. Okay, you know what though? It's given me an instrument in my first chest, so half of the instruments already. That's a good thing. I can't get that. That's a bad thing. Uh-oh, I can't jump over this. Please die. You see, you are dead now. Your parents are disappointed. Your legacy ends. Blah, blah, blah. Really depressive stuff. Can you die? I missed you. Ow. You dick. Still killed you, but... Whoa! Yes! Yes, that is a find. I mean, not necessarily the find I want, but very, very useful. Because now I have the 2 most powerful weapons in the game. Although arguably, yeah, the boomerang is better. That's completely useless, but considering what I've just got, I suppose we won't complain. So, oh, bugger off. There is one more... Yeah, I can't get that. There is one more chest in this dungeon which I can currently get, which is up here. And then we are done in here because there's nothing else we can do. Didn't take long to wear this dungeon out. And it's a seashell. Okay, whatever. So that's this dungeon done already. Okay, so we know what the colour dungeon is. Ow, that hurt a lot. We got this. Oh. Okay, we're going to head... they are very happy snakes. They're very dead, but they were very happy when they were alive. I'm sure their parents were very pleased with them. Thinking about it, there may have been 1 or 2 more... No, you can't get any more chests in that dungeon because I don't have the Roc's Feather. We are going to head up to Tal Heights because we do have everything required to get into the basic Tal Heights. What was Dungeon 2? Dungeon 2 was Dungeon 2. And we don't have the Roc's Feather, so we are unable to go any further. Which... That's the Windfish's Egg. We're not going there yet. They're kind of very limited in what they can do with sprites in the game, so they make it work with what they've got. Oh, you son of a potato sauce. You bloody hate these bats. Said they're called Keeses or something like that. I shall call them Quiche, because then that is funny. We can't get to Eagle's Tower, because we need the Roc's Feather. But we can not get that chest yet, because we don't have the hook shot or the Roc's Feather. But we can get this chest, which I always forget about. Bow Wow! Okay, you know what? We'll take Bow Wow. He's not necessarily the most useful thing in the world, but we've got him, so he's a big mark on the chest, the tracker, which makes me feel better because it looks more full. I'm very easy to please. So, has just occurred to me how almost entirely pointless coming up here is, because we don't have the hook shot, so we can't go left. We don't have the Roc's Feather. But we... Ekron, shut up. Shut up and keep going, because it's not useless coming up here. You have the bloody Rooster. How much can I actually bypass with the Rooster? A fair bit, actually. There's nothing I can do in there yet. Actually, yeah, we can do a lot with the Rooster, so just ignore Ekron. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He is a bit of a thicko, really, when you think about it. You've actually spoken to him. He's just a bit dense, really. But yeah, we got the Rooster, so we can access pretty much everything up here, including that third curse. Yes, let's go. Let's go this way, and then we can loop back and come back and go towards Eagle's Tower. We can't go that way, but I did see it. I don't think it was anything useful. I barely even paid attention to it, so I'm going to assume it was completely useless. I don't need your hookshot because I've got a link. And let's go along here. So we're going up the hill now. There's 2 checks up here. I've not actually been ticking off my curses on my little notebook. That's not an item check, even though I always think it is. Marilyn's song. Okay, that is good. That's the song and the ocarina. We just need the Roc's Feather and the instruments. Honestly, just the Roc's Feathers and the instrument, and we could beat the game. So, if we get lucky, you know, we might get lucky with some of this stuff. What we are about an hour in at this point. Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes. So we started about 5 minutes. But you've been completely bloody useless all the way through this, you bloody thing. Did he give me anything useful on either of the 3? I'll drop his pen. I don't think he did, you know. I think everything he gave me was about as useful as my face is for trying to make somebody do something I want them to do. And that's where this bit of usefulness ends, because we don't have the ability to go any further. So, as the saying goes. So, we're back down here. We're going back up to Tal Heights because we're going to head... we're going to head back up. I don't think we can get all the way to Eagle's Tower. Now I think about it, because there is yeah, there is a jumping section that requires me to do some peculiar jumping activities. But we can look. And if that's the best we can do, so be it. We'll have a nosy, see how far we can get, which, thinking about it, isn't very hard, but should give me at least one item check, which is an owl statue. And to be fair, this owl statue has given me the shovel in the past, it's given me the Rock's Feather, and it's given me bombs as well. So this one that I'm going to check now is a winner for giving me items I actually need. And hopefully that will remain the same and it will give me an item that I drastically need. I can never decide which is more important. Probably is going to be, well, for clearing dungeons, it's the Rock's Feather. For item checks in general, it's the bombs, and the hookshot's just a very useful item to have. So I suppose it's bombs, rock feathers, and yeah, bombs, rocks, feather, and then hookshot in that particular order is on my wish list of what I want this thing to give me. Which means obviously it's not going to give me any of those bloody things, is it? It's going to give me 20 bloody rubies. Got the dog food. Okay. Yep, alright, let's have a go. I don't know. I might be able to use... I think I can use the Rooster, actually. Because you use the Rooster to get to the dungeon in the original game. And I can use him in these caves. Okay, you know what? Sod it. Let's see. Let's just see if we can use that Rooster to get to where we're going. Because if we can get to Evil's Tap... You didn't see that. That was intended. I wanted to inspect that hole. It's very important for the mental health that we inspect holes. So if I go like this... No. Bollocks. That's not good. So I think... Yeah. Now the question is, if I was to do sort of a jump pull... No. Okay. Yeah, this is... Yep, no, I can't do this. So, that ends my attempt to get up in this direction, unfortunately. But I do have the broom, which I forgot about, and I've got the dog food, which are 2 trade item checks. So, I guess we're going to go and do some trading now. We've got to go to the animal village, and we've got to go to the seafront for both these things. Hopefully one of them will give me bombs, or the Rock's Feather, or, you know, the hookshot. Can't get to Eagle's Tower until I do that, so just keep going back, I suppose. No, unless you'd watched my previous 3 streams where it had been the Rooster doing all of the work. Because, you know, Link's just on holiday and the Rooster's doing all this work. Right, off we go. So we're back down here now. This gives us the teleporter to the animal village. So we'll go animal village first if it crops up first, and if we get the village first, Kahiko village or whatever what the bloody hell it's called. Kananiot? Happy People Village. No, animal village first. So let's go hand that broom in and see what it gives us. So no randomised music this time. Yes, a new broom for you. You can play the game as her, to be fair. One of the sprite sets includes her, so I've been tempting about doing that for fun. You gave me money last time. You're cheap. Cheap woman. How dare you? I am personally insulted by whatever. Let's go and do Mamba's song. Can I do Mamba's song? Yes. Yes, I can. I did already do the... yeah, I know I already did that one. I remember it. Starting to run out of health, but oh well. Right, go this way. I get fed up of doing this, guys. Go this way. down. This one takes you left. I'm going to kill you because nobody likes you. I need the sword out for the next one. Because you can't boomerang these ones for some reason. I mean, I could fire rod them. That would work as well. Yes, let's just fire rod everything. Go up. Whatever. So up, right, down, left, right, blah 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 blah. That one takes me right, then the next one, then up. Up. Go this way. This way. This way. Go this way. Do this. Go this way. And it's the last sign over here. On the... Oh, that's a hole! Bollocks! I blame Sia. It's all his fault I fell down the hole. Definitely not my fault for burning it in the first place. Okay, you're gonna do some singing for me. Gonna do some singing. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Crack on. It just gives me the opportunity to have some more Lucamazade. What's his name, Lucas? Wart? Pretty sure that's Wart. Well, it is your fault, Sia. You didn't tell me that hole was there. You have a responsibility to look after dumb people. Yeah, Wart, the bad guy from Mario Light number 2. Something useful? That is not useful. I mean, I could have used the song a heck of a lot more than I could have used a heart container. Right, okay, trade check. We're headed to the shoreline. We're going to Ibiza. Right, so we're going down to the shore now to hand in the dog food. No, I like to think that the rooster has a very specific taste in music due to his own crowing in the morning. And not only does he not particularly like that song, but he also likes to set his fans, who are these dogs, on fire. So if you continue to set the dogs on fire, which I can't believe you can actually burn the dogs to death, it's hilarious in a really sick way. But yeah, because he does that, he's not that bothered about it. And he probably left the cave thinking, well, I can understand why it was never released, because it's a bit naff, really. Okay. Be something useful. Be useful. Please be useful. I don't know why I have these randomized in. I really shouldn't have bothered, but it makes it a bit more entertaining. Okay, you know what? Useful. Useful. That is useful. We're now three things away. And we've not beaten a single dungeon yet. Ow, I meant to do that. Right, what was Dungeon 1? Dungeon 1 was Dungeon 3. We can't finish that off. Bottle Grotto, we can't finish that off, which is 2. Colour Dungeon is Dungeon 8. We can not do any more of that because we're missing things. Oh, God. Kind of sat here thinking, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Oh, I've hit that wall. It did not take me long to hit that wall. What was Dungeon 5? Catfish's Moor. That was the first dungeon. Again, no bombs. Can't finish it. Just going to burn all of those because I can do. And these. And these. Almost burnt the chicken. Sorry, I'm just having to think as to where and what we can do at this point. I'm going to do what I... No, there's no point coming this way. I've got no bombs. I'm going to do what I normally do when I get stuck. I'm going to aimlessly wander around until I remember something. Because that's basically what I do when I get stuck. I aimlessly wander around until I remember something. Was there any... We haven't got the key for that. Yeah, it's like key hole. We don't have the shovel, so we can't do the digging things. We've done that. We've done all 3 of the curses. You watch. That one under there is going to be an important item. Because it's Murphy's Law, that will be an important item. We can't get to the castle. There's no way to get to the castle. What was Dungeon 6? Dungeon 6 was Dungeon 7. And without the hook shot, we cannot progress any further in that dungeon. Can't go and get those checks because we don't have explosive devices known as bombs. What was Dungeon 5? Dungeon 5 was Dungeon 1. We can't do any more on that. And the other dungeons are key based, and it wouldn't matter. We can go to Evil Tower anyway because we haven't got a bally key. Oh dear, this is where I have to stop and think. Where do I go? And you know, I could stop the timer here to save time, but that's not fun. That's not fair. It's not part of the randomizer to stop and try and think where the bloody hell you're going. If I want to make time, then we cannot have any cheating. So, ow, ow, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna set you on fire. I know there's going to be an item check somewhere really stupid that I've just missed. And it is going to be incredibly stupid, and I have just missed it, and I'm going to curse it when I realise what it is. So I've done this one, they gave me rupees. There's nothing else here for this. Ah, my brain hurts. Brain go hurty, no likey, brain hurt. Okay, Dungeon 2 is Dungeon 2. I can't get any further than that because I've not got the Rocks Feather. Dungeon 1 is Dungeon 3. I can't get any further than that because I've not got Bombs or the Rocks Feather. Dungeon 3 I can't get into. Dungeon 4 I can't get into. Dungeon 5 is Dungeon 1. Dungeon 6 is Dungeon 7. Dungeon 7 I don't know. And Dungeon 8 I don't know because I can't get there. I am completely and utterly stumped at this second in time. I can't get to the raft section earlier because, well, I don't think I can get to the raft section. I've got everything in the desert except for that one check, which is nothing I can do about that because I need bombs. I can't get round there because I need bombs. I did give the witch the toadstool. She gave me rupees, which wasn't useful. Oh, pee off. Oh, this is, as the setting goes, a humdinger. I need to try and get here, but I don't have the hook shot, so I can't. And I don't think there's a way round up here either. Yeah, because they're rocked off, so I can't get into there. What keys did I have? The tail key and the face key. No, that's only rupees. The 980 thing is only rupees, so that's no good. Because that is something that crossed my mind. I said it's aimless wandering around time, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go. We've already fought our way all the way around to Turtle Rock and had to stop because I don't know that skip. Although, I mean, I could attempt to employ the Turtle Rock skip because I kind of looked into it and it doesn't look too bad. It's all about making sure you position yourself correctly and then do a certain jump, but you need the Rock's Feather. Bum. Bum 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 bumpity 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 bum bum bumpity 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 bum bum. Yeah, let me just set these plants on fire. Yeah, Botto Grosso. Let's come back in here and see if there's anything that I can potentially do. Do I have the key? Doesn't matter if I don't have the key because I can't bloody get there. Can't burn those because they're already skeletons. Can't get any further than here because Rooster. No, 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 Rooster for you. So yeah, I'm stuck already. The good old-fashioned memes that everybody knows. Bloody hell. Actually, Lucas, was that the version? Was that the one that we played at your place? Did we play Faces of Evil or the Book of Whatnot? I know we played the one with Link in it. Because we didn't play as Zelda because we took the piss out of that relentlessly. Oh, God. This isn't good. I am legitimately completely stumped and do not know where to go from this point. Yeah, we played one of the two CDI games, whichever one had Link in it, because I don't remember playing as Zelda. Yeah, well, which one? You can't remember. Which one do you own, Lucas? Because you own one of the damn things. That's very helpful. Right, is there anything else in Dungeon 8 I can do? I really don't think there is, because I need to be able to jump. And I can't, but Link doesn't know how to jump. I'd just like to reiterate that. Link, oh, you've got both. Oh, bloody hell's teeth. Yeah, that would be Faces of Evil then. I'm pretty sure it was, it would be Faces of Evil then, because I'm pretty sure I played as Link. And, yeah, I think I played that for longer than you expected me to. What was Dungeon 6? Dungeon 6 was Dungeon 7. We can't do anything else in there until I get the hook shot. There's nothing else upstairs as well. Yeah, I don't... Without being rude, Trex, I played it. I don't think a remastered version is going to make it any better in my bloody opinion. I mean, it wasn't a bad game per se. If it had been a regular 2D side-scroll, it probably wouldn't have been worth mention. But because it's a Zelda game, it's got a hell of a reputation to kind of follow. Oh yeah, totally absorbed in Marin's song. She's a siren, she is. There will be an item check somewhere that I am just missing. Really? How are those, if you don't mind me asking, how are those the two main ones? Okay, let's go down this way. Okay, it won't help to go through here, but let's go through here because my memory is just shot today. Because this will just bring us down here, which I pulled up through anyway by just swimming here. I've already done this. This was a curse check because I used the boomerang. Oh, man. I'm losing it. Let me have a think. Ah, YouTube poop. Everybody loves a bit of YouTube poop. Right. Nothing there. Done the witch's hut. Done all those. Can't get into the... You know what? We might. It depends. It depends on if you can use the rooster in that area. If you can use the rooster in that area, then I can get into the castle. Which is worth getting into. That's Dungeon 1. We can't do anything with that yet. You know, if we can get into the castle, then we can potentially do something. Yeah, blow up. If we can't get into the castle, there's nothing that we can do off the top of my head, and I will be sitting here through it whilst I think about what we can do. We've got the rooster. That's the biggest thing, is we have that dang rooster. Oh, I need to get into the bloody water, don't I? So where I got out of the water, I actually need to stay in the bloody water pretty much. Right, okay, let's go. Because you can come up and come around on the right-hand side. Yeah, Kiki, I don't need you and your stupid bridge. Your face is stupid too. Right, okay. So, hey, I'm going to come and rob, like, all of your special stuff. If I can use the rooster in here. If I can, that'll be like an absolute, like, wow. Okay, that was a really stupid mistake. I cannot... Damn, I cannot use that bloody rooster in here. I didn't think I'd be able to. So I can't get down there yet. Yeah, we're stumped. I'm entirely stumped at this second in time. I said my inability to get across here because of hookshot lacking is killing me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm very stuck right now. Somebody please help me because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh, I'm a feckin' idiot. There's an item check up in Tau Heights in the cave network going through there. And when I said we can't get this chest because we don't have the hook shot, but we can get this one. I've got the bloody rooster. For fuck's sake. Of course I can get that bloody chest. I've got the rooster. So I can get that chest. And that might be something important. Hey, that's fair, Joel. Have a good day at work, Governor. Try not to catch fire. I hear it's bad for your health. Especially if you're, you know, real and not, like, fake news. And yeah, catching fire is bad for your health. Okay, okay. That's a piece of heart, so that's fine. Don't let me down, treasure chest. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Please. Oh, you son of a... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I needed. God. I've got no trade items. I've got the flippers. I've just... This is my thinking face. It comes up when I'm thinking and it's a terrifying thought. Okay. 6 is dungeon 7. There's nothing else I can do in that dungeon. I need the hookshot. I need the hookshot. You cannot do that dungeon without the hookshot. Or bombs. I need bombs as well. I need bombs, the hookshot, and the thing. Ah, if I... Right. It's over to the internet. La 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 la. This is where I look up on Google where the item checks are because I completely bloody forgot. I am very good at my game. Yes. I just need to know where the damn checks are. Right, what have I missed? I've got that one. I've got that. I did get that one. I can't get that one yet. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. That one doesn't count. Did get that one. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. And that one. Did get that one. Did get that one. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. Yes, did get that one. Did get that one. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. And yes, okay. So, see, I'm just literally checking now. It's a very, very boring stream thing, but I'm literally just checking to see if there's any that have just slipped my mind. Can't. Done that. Done that. Done that. That wasn't anything useful, if I recall. Can't get that. Can't get that. Oh. Need the rocks feather for this. Need the rocks feather. That could be something useful. That's actually worth going to look and see what that is anyway. Got that one. Can't get that one. That one. Okay, so, wow, I really am buggered. Yeah, no worries, Shobi. Take care. I will have fun. Nice to see you around. I'm going to sit here and struggle and figure out what the bloody hell I'm doing with myself. Okay, we are going to go... I'm just wondering if there's a way that I can get further into Dungeon 8. There are ways into Dungeon 8, which I'm going to have to exploit a bit. I believe if I do things... No, but I can't. I can get into there. I think if I open one of these graves... Oh, bugger. One of these graves. There we go. It's a rupee, so that's fine. I ain't got to worry about that. Can I set the ghost on fire? No, I can't. So, oh, come on. Up. Right, boomerang. Up, back into this dungeon. Set you on fire, and we're going right this time. Now the question is, can I get into anything here? Is there a secret button that opens these doors? That's what I need. There is! Bloody hell, I didn't know that. So, if I... You are very, very annoying. Are you kidding me? Oh god, it's not even in my inventory. Gosh, darn. Can I... No rocks feather. No rocks feather. Ah, my brain cells. My brain cells. What am I doing to them? I'm making them work. Did I miss anything I can do in this dungeon currently? On the right-hand side. I really don't think I did. I did miss this chest. It is the stick. Okay, you know what? That is something to run on, okay? That is something. It is a stick. Have a boomerang. I'm going to kill you. It's something. If we give that to Kiki, maybe for once Kiki will be a good monkey and give me something that I actually want. Of course he won't because he's Kiki and he's an annoying little shit, but it's basically DK, so... Let's see if DK gives me something that I want. An hour and a half in. We're actually doing okay on instrument-wise. But I can't go this way. I haven't got the bloody bombs. We're doing okay instrument-wise and all the kind of bits and pieces-wise, but feasibly, that doesn't mean much in the current circumstances because, yeah, Vulturebringer, sounds about bloody right, really. That doesn't mean a huge amount at the moment in time because, you know, the last item, it said the last instrument could be under that one we've just seen up there, which means I'll have to get all 5 of the golden leaves. Or it could be from the secret seashell, which would just be a complete ball ache. You know, these fetch quests. So, early door success does not necessarily mean... That's right, Benji. It doesn't necessarily mean, and Vardy, that we're going to do any good in the long run. It just means that we're finding things early on. I said, if we got the Rock's Feather and then managed to find the last couple of instruments, that would be great. Why did I come to you? You give me the stick. For goodness sake, you give me the stick. Oh. Now I've got to go all the way back. Vulture brain no function correctly. Well, at least I can cut it off a little bit. Vulture brain is stupid today. Yeah, well, that's what I get when I don't get enough sleep. I was about to say, at least I get to have enough sleep tomorrow, but no, not really. Because I've got to be up early-ish tomorrow as well, which is fine. Right, go poke a beehive. Go on, go and poke the beehive. See how this works out for you. I always figured that looked like a woman with weird hair and very strange glasses. Well done, Taryn. Please, useful. That is not useful. That is not useful. That is not useful at all. Because I'm pretty sure you can't use... In some of the games, you used to be able to use the Pegasus Boots to open cave-ins and stuff, but you can't do that in this version. So, Ah, my goodness, my head is hurting whilst I'm trying to think what it is that I could have potentially missed. Because I've just missed something. Something incredibly obvious and incredibly blatant that I'm going to kind of think, how did I forget that? That was incredibly stupid, if that makes sense. And it's always this. It is always the something incredibly stupid. It's almost the bloody rules at this point. What was in here? 980. Yeah. Rupees for money. Yeah. What was Dungeon 6? Dungeon 6 was Dungeon 7. And we can't go any further in Dungeon 6 or Dungeon 7 or Dungeon anything, really. Kind of a bit stuffed. What was Dungeon 1? Dungeon 1 was Dungeon 3. Which, again, I can't really do anything in Dungeon 3 at the moment. Oh, dearie me. This is going to be a painful, unpleasant seed. I did do this. It was it was something useful. It was the flippers. Was the flippers out of that one? Might have been. Yes, you're back. We know. Blah, 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 blah. You smell funny. We get it. Piss off. Yeah, no, there's... I don't even know why I bothered to come in here. There's nothing I can do until I get the, Until I get the Rocks Feather, there is nothing I can do in here. Oh yeah, I can't do that with you guys. Oh, flipping hex. Nora's bum fluff. Set you on fire though for some reason. Can't set the other skeletal dudes on fire, but I can set you on fire. I understand not. I said I've not got any keys. I can't help but think that one of the major items I need is locked behind one of these doors. And I can't get it. I can't help but think I've soft locked myself out of the game. Did I? Wait a minute. There's an item that drops in here that I didn't pick up. Oh, you are kidding me. I mean, it didn't bloody help me, did it? Yeah. I can't help but think I may have soft-locked myself. Because I cannot think of anything else that I can check, if I'm being totally honest with you. I can't think of anything else to check. And I said I've not got a spoilers log, so I can't look stuff up, if that makes sense. So I can't double check stuff. Because, you know, I don't tend to play with spoilers logs. There is a... Did I get the chest down here towards the haunted house? Because I came from the haunted house from the other direction, so there's the possibility there's a chest down here I haven't checked. You know, I don't think I have. Go on. Oh, I have. Poop. Okay. Poopity bum fluff. I'm pretty sure the cave down by the beach is blocked up. I'm going to go and have a look anyway. Yep, so I can't get in there. Dungeon 5 was Dungeon 1. Any other caves or things that I'm supposed to be in? I mean, there's a couple in Tao Heights I can have a nosy at. Did I get this one? I mean, I didn't, but it's only rupees, so it's not useful. I already did that because it leads to the curse. I did get that one. It was something or other. Can I charge this wall? Because that is a check, if I can. Nope. So, I need bombs, and I ain't got no bombs to give to ya. Which is probably a good thing. Did I double check this one? I did. Yeah, this is a real humdinger because I've got no idea where the bloody hell I can go from this point. Like, I've got nothing. Let me go back to Dungeon 1 and just make sure that I haven't accidentally missed something really obvious in there, since it is the very first dungeon. I mean, I can't beat Dungeon 1 because I don't have a bloody shield, or a Rock's Feather, or anything required to beat Dungeon 1. But have I missed a really blatant and obvious key? Probably not. Wrong button as always. There's a chest up there. That's the item chest. And there's a hidden chest in here as well. We got that one. We did the 3 of a kind. Yeah, it didn't give us anything useful. You know what? Did we get the stone beacon this dungeon? The sand is at Yana Desert. That doesn't help me. There's a lot of bloody sand at that desert. It's a desert! You know what? I can't do this because I don't have a shield. But let me see if I can do something with these things. Because, you know, I might be able to do something. What do you say? Yes, we know the mermaid's at Martha's Bay. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything about these, except maybe. Is there any way to? Is there a way? I don't think these things can even be knocked. Can I magic powder them in any way? Nope. Is there a way? Can you sing to make them do things? No. Why are you telling me about bloody sand? I know the sand is at the desert. Ooh. This is a far from ideal situation. They don't even go in the holes. Oh. I mean, can I do anything? Good lord, I am absolutely bummed. Can I pick them up? Nope. They just keep rolling because I've not got a shield. Yeah, this is not a fun one because I've got nothing to go with. Well, I mean, this right, I definitely am going to make that 4 bloody hours because I haven't got a clue where the bloody hell it is I'm going. Fucking typical this is, isn't it? Almost 2 hours in and I ain't got a clue where I'm bloody going. That did not take long. I haven't been to Dungeon 8, I haven't been to Dungeon 7, I haven't been to Dungeon 4, which is Angus can't do, Dungeon 3, which is Slime Key. I've got 2 keys, the face key and what's Dungeon 6? Dungeon 6 was Dungeon 7. You know what? I'm so stumped that at this point it's worth going over to it's worth going. Wow, bloody hell, that crossed the screen. I've never had that happen before. It is worth going to the Evil Bastard dungeon. And of course, the problem is, as I've said, what I'm looking for will literally just be one single chest that I've missed in the most blatant and stupid place. And it will be, because it always is when I'm doing these sorts of things. I forgot I can kill these. Because Murphy's Law dictates that whenever I forget something, it is the most ridiculously stupid thing in the known universe. And that's all this will be. It'll be one of the most basic checks that I've just forgotten, and I've had a quick look online and I've just missed it. Or a chest in a dungeon or something stupid like that. A chest in a dungeon like this one, because there's one chest in this dungeon that I haven't got yet that I could have bloody got. Oh, good lord. No, no, no. If it's... if it is that chest, I'm going to be very pleased and very annoyed at the same time. I'm a burb. Right, let's go back here. And let's go down and right. And that drops us here. And if I go here, that drops me here. And if I go across here, I can ignore him. No, I can't. Go up here. Down. Around. This is like the last thing I can think of. Please be useful. It's the shovel. Okay, you know what? Yes, useful. Okay. How did I not get that before? I am legitimately an idiot. Let's go do some digging. Let's do some digging. I can think of 3 things straight away that we can go and check. And they're all fairly close to each other, so we're just going to get going straight away. There's one in the village, inside the doghouse. There's one near the slime thing. In fact, actually, there's a heck of a lot more. There's a couple. In fact, there's quite a few. I think about it. Let's go this way. So let's start out by digging this one up down here, which is over here, which is that one. Bombs! Yes! Okay. That was really stupid for me to forget that one in Eagle's Tower. That was incredibly stupid, but it's opened up so many useful things now that is legit very, very useful. Because, yeah, you know, it opens up a hell of a lot of opportunities for me, which is great. And the first one we're going to go check are these up here, because these are item checks and we happen to be here. So let's get in this cave. We're going to ignore the enemies. And we've got 60 bombs as well, so that's even better, so I can carry a lot. That goes there. You die. I get the Rooster. Rooster, flight. And around, leave you there. Kill you. Have a dead quick thing to make sure I don't do this puzzle wrong, because I always get these bloody ones wrong. That, and you die. And then we go up here. 1, 2. Secret seashell, not useful. And rupees, not useful. But you know what? Okay, whatever. We have the bombs. Now we just need the Roc's Feather. That's going to be the most useful thing for us to find at this point. Now is going to be the Roc's Feather. Yes, the hook shot will still be incredibly useful and required to beat certain dungeons, but we're going to get more utility out of Roc's Feather, just straight off the beat. But anything that's useful, you know, anything that's useful, we will take. We are not going to say no to whatever it is that rolls around at the end of the day. Oh, I can't believe it was that chest. That bloody chest that I missed that has caused me so many just stupid things. I kill you in anger. Ah, oh, that was just so stupid, though, to forget that. Well, I suppose I did say it would always be the one thing that I forget. Stupid mistakes. No, they're... those things are kind of weird, hooky, insecty type things. I don't think there's any owls in the holes. I've already got the 3 curses as well, which is the dude that electrocutes you. Hook shot. Okay. Yes, please. We will take that. Okay, suddenly everything's coming up sunshine and rainbows for us. We don't say no to sunshine and rainbows, personally. And Mamba's song. That's a teleportation one. That's useful. Okay. Everything is all of a sudden doing really well. we went through that phase of just not having a clue what the hell to do, figured out that I'm a bloody idiot, and carried on like nothing happened. Great. Okay, and we've still got a couple of dig locations to do, which will factor around to the dig location around here, then we'll head to the village and do the dig location there. A couple of hookshot checks we can do. Yeah, that's fair. Borrowing owls, there you go, diggy diggy. So we can get the hookshot thing. We still can't do various bits of dungeons, unfortunately, because we are missing, unfortunately, important items like the Rock's Feather and the Shield. The Shield is required to beat some of these dungeons. Ribbon is a trade item, which is ironically is exactly where we're going, because we're literally going to go in there and dig a hole in her house to steal her secret supply of whatever the heck is in there. And we're going to talk to her, so maybe she'll give us two things, 2 checks in a single house. Okay, we are almost back on track. We don't have the right song to wake the rooster up, which is a bit annoying, but considering we've just gone into luck. That's a seashell, that's not much good at all. Yes, I will come. Pineapple. Tal Heights in the pineapple. Okay, so we're going to head up to Tal Heights then, right after I dig off your path. And then once we're done with Tal Heights, we are going to go... somewhere. I'll figure that one out in a minute. There is an item check here we can do, actually, now I think about it. Which is why we're coming this way to Tal Heights. So it's just that Rock's Feather. In fact, yeah, we can get to Eagle's Tower now. Not that we can do Eagle's Tower, but there are a couple of item checks around there we can do, so... Slime Key. That opens access to another dungeon. Okay. Okay, things are starting to look promising again. Lost a bit too much time, unfortunately, because I'm stupid, but that might come back to haunt us at the end when we look at time. In fact, that's definitely going to come back to haunt me, isn't it? I'm going to miss time on this. Realistically, we should go and look in that slime dungeon and see what we've got. Still can't do Botto Grotto, but I want to go up here and get these trade checks. And the few items we had to miss because we didn't have bombs out of the way, I can think of 2 at the second in time that we missed. Or at least 2 that are up here to check. One of them is irrelevant, though, that we don't need to do it because it's nothing. But one of them could be very, very important. Good dodge. And he runs. And he runs. Yeah, it's a piece of heart. We don't need a piece of heart, you know? Not to be overconfident on nothing. But we don't need no piece of heart now. We don't, mate. No piece of heart needed here now. So let's go do the pineapple. There he is. He wants a pineapple so he can go home and not die. Personally, I'd be quite tempted to leave him to his death. Isn't there a chest just sitting up here as well? There is, isn't there? Gosh darn it. I mean, it's only rupees, but dang. That's what I always forget exists all the time. Okay, Papa got lost just like he said he would. What are you going to give me? Fast music. Delicious. Okay, a golden leaf. That is completely useless, so thanks for that. Couldn't I have that instrument you were playing really quickly there? Right, let's go down. And we're going to go get the other item check from that way. Because there is an item up here surrounded by other bits and items as well. Nothing particularly exciting. You know, there's the chest puzzle, which we'll do that. Kind of work out there. And then we will head back. That chest right there is what we're going for. And then we will go ahead and, I don't know, dance. Dance, baby, dance. And some shit like that. Ow. Bloody fish. I do hate these fish. Absolutely hate them. Right, okay. So, we just need to do, you know, whatever. Oh. Oh, what? That's not meant to be a secret cheese shell. That's not meant to be a secret treasure. This is weird. Does this mean these things have been randomized as secret seashells? That should not be happening. That is not a normal thing. I mean, okay. Whatever. We can get 2 or more, so let's get these 2. 2 more free seashells. We can't get that one, but I don't think I've ever got on all these chests. I do not know the order. Whatever. That's more seashells. We're not going to say no to free seashells, personally. Useful. No, complete waste of time, but the seashells are nice, I suppose. Right, we can't get, as I said, we can't get to Mambas, rather the 7th dungeon, so we're going to go do slime. See what dungeon that ends up being at the moment in time. Could be anything. How about some rhyme? I'm good. We want to go down then. Yeah, we want to go down. So we're going to dungeon 3 now. Which isn't too bad. It's down, right, down, and then we've got to loop around all the way around the bottom. Yeah, slime time. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like it says it's like the slime dungeon, but then the boss is not slime. Well, the dungeon isn't slime related. The boss is. We did dig that hole. There was nothing interesting in there, if I recall correctly. But we do have an entire dungeon. Trying to think what dungeons we can do that we haven't seen. We haven't had Dungeon 4 yet. Dungeon 5. Dungeon 5 is probably what we want it to be. Because I'm pretty sure you can do all of that without the Roc's feather. As long as you have the hook shot. And we do have the hook of the shot and the shot hook. So, feasibly, we really want this to be Dungeon 5. You watch, it's going to be Dungeon 6. Because you can also do that without the bloody rocks. Here we go. Dungeon 3 is Dungeon 5. Okay. Called it. Let's get going and have us some fun. There's a lot we can do in here. We can probably clear this entire place out. Even without the Roc's feather, we can probably clear this. And then again, map. We could find the Roc's feather very, very quickly. Now, we might get super lucky and just get an insta Roc feather. Which would be very nice. Hibiscus. Okay, that's a trade item. Can we? We can't do this because we don't have the Roc's feather. Did we get a key? I don't think we did, you know, did we? Oh, bollocks. I said we can do all of this. We can't do any of this. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's go to the animal village. We're gonna go and... I've already done this one, but I'm gonna double check because I can't remember. Yep. Let's go to the animal village and have us all some fun. Because the animal village is where you turn the hibiscus in. And hopefully she'll give me something useful like the Roc's feather. I mean... Yeah, we can just do... Or the Angler's Key. I'll take Angler's Key or Roc's Feather. I'd rather have the Roc's Feather, but the Angler's Key would be useful. A shield as well. Angler's Key, Roc's Feather, shield. Please give me one of these things, you stupid goat lady. Maybe I shouldn't call you a stupid goat lady until that's done. Also, I can get that cave up there, so let's do that. Yes. Let's take this letter to Mr. Wright, who lives on the other side of the island, and his pigeon. Angler's Key. Okay, yep, that's fine. So we'll go in that cave as well, because now we've got the Angler's Key, and there's the check in the desert as well I can do, because I've got bombs. So there's 2 more checks around here we can do. Yeah, I can do both of them. Wrong way. Wrong way. Stop singing, Marion. No one likes you. Yeah, you end up taking her on a date, and then you walk her to the village and use her to wake up that thing, and then you go and she goes and sings, and everybody's very happy. I think they're all just drug addicts, really. Oh, for goodness sake, I cocked that up. I was like, I'll throw it ahead and it will look really cool and I'll be amazing. No, I just bugged it all up. Right. Yeah, you go down the hole because no one likes you. Please be something useful. Be something good. I really want something that I want. I do want that. Yes, I do. You need that to get into Turtle's Rock, so that is a useful thing. What? didn't throw the fucking bomb, did I? You need that to get into Turtle's Rock. Oh, bugger. So I will take that. Yeet. Haha, you can't get me. I am flying. Ah, and I fell down a hole. I might have deserved that. Oh gosh, now you can get me. You had 2 opportunities to get me and you failed miserably. You're worse than I am. Right, okay. Okay. And that is Mamba's Song. Mamba's Song. You know what, just fall down the bloody hole. So the only dungeon key we're missing now is the Eagle's Tower key. And I don't know what that dungeon's going to be. If I had to gander a guess, it's going to be Dungeon 4 or Dungeon 6. Honestly, I prefer it to be Dungeon 4 as long as I get a shield before I go there, just because then I can clear it all out in one go and not worry about it too much, whereas with Faced Shrine, I just kind of want to scream whenever I see that dungeon. Comprehensively and loudly. That's how much I hate that place. And yeah, I think it's the least popular dungeon in the game for most people is the Faced Shrine. Even the boss is stupid. He's funny, but he's stupid. Useful? No. Not even going to bother picking it up. Not even going to bother picking the damn thing up. Right. Off to Angler's Bomb Fluff then. Because that's where we're going. We're going to Angler's. So it does kind of make me wonder how quickly I could beat the game with just the vanilla items and stuff like that. Just play a vanilla copy of the game and beat it. Probably around the same time. There's a lot less logical thinking involved, but there's more story. Oh, welcome back, Toast. Nice to see your face has returned. You happen to have come back when I almost know what I'm doing, because I spent like 45 minutes running around thinking, what the fuck do I do? Before I realised I left a very important chest somewhere. And of course, it was that damn chest. Murphy's Law, innit? And then, within 15 minutes, I've just caught a load of things that I needed. It's like, I've lost all this time. Feasibly. That. Sort of. Sort of. I don't know. I suppose if he did burn toast, just burnt toast in general, yeah, he'd be burnt toast or sun toast. Sun-kissed toast. Sounds weird. But yeah, it was a case of I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. It turns out I left a chest in Eagle's Tower by mistake, and... Okay. You know what? I hate this dungeon with an absolute passion, but this is the preferential dungeon for this one. Well, burned bread technically is toast, so... I think I can do everything in this terrible place. And there's the bird key. Okay. Can I get down below? I think I can. So there is the bird key. So we are at the point where we can now get into the last dungeon, Stone Beak. No, let's not find the owl statue it belongs to. Let's just kind of get out of here and get this shit all done, because I genuinely hate this dungeon because I can never remember what to do with it. And not having the Rock's Feather is going to be a big curse in this dungeon. Like, can I even get through here? Can I do this dungeon without the Rock's Feather? I don't think I can. No. I'm going to get stuck down there. Well, we know this is Dungeon 4, so hang on a minute. This was... your Stone Beak. Hang on a minute, this was Dungeon 4, this is Dungeon 6, Face Shrine, which means that Dungeon 7 and 8 are going to be something. Oh dear. Yes, you can explode. Right, let's see if we can get any kind of play around here to see if there's anything I can do around here, any chests I can pick up. There is an item in here. Yeah, now you're dead. Piece of heart. Right, let's go to the right and see what's around here first. Nightmare key. Okay, up and to the right. So if we grab a pot and set you on fire. Gotta get the switch, which isn't too hard to do. Heart container. Yeek. I don't know what yeek means, but I said it. I think there's a chest along here. Don't remember. Yep, 2 whiz robes to kill, and then you get a chest in here. Thinking about it, I can do more of Dungeon 3, but I still can't finish it. Didn't need the map, but actually this is possibly the only dungeon where the map is actually kind of useful, because I never remember this dungeon because it's crap, and you will never get me saying that this dungeon is not crap, because this dungeon is crap and I hate it. Even the music, and I've not randomized the music this time around, even the music, oh for goodness sake, I've got the wrong thing equipped, is terribly mundane and dreadful. But you know what? If you give me the Rock's Feather, you don't, that's the medicine. I might have forgiven you. But if you give me the Rock's Feather, oh, okay, sword level 2. I mean, I suppose I can let that pass. Oh, yes, I can do the River Rapids now. There's 3 more item checks I can do there, so that's a good thing. So 3 more item checks. Yeah, just throw these heads around. Okay, so it's looking a bit more cheerful. There are more things I can do, some of which I've forgotten, some of which I didn't. So we are starting to look piss. God, I hate this dungeon. I don't think there's much more to the right that we can do. So if I do this, flip, let's go, the left rather, let's go to the right. Let's go to the right of the dungeon. Stupid music is the way that someone made this dungeon. No one likes this place. Can't tell me I'm wrong. I mean, you could, but I'm going to ignore you. Oh, I haven't got the shield, so I can't do normal baby strats or sitting in the corner with the shield, so I'm going to do normal baby strats and sitting here with my sword. And actually, you know what? I'm going to engage these the way they're meant to be engaged. Yeah. Bring it on. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Yeah, you're dead. That's how you win the war of attrition. Can I go through here? I cannot go through here, so, let's go through here instead. Okay. Ow. I kill you now. You are dead. Thank you. Come again. I was about to say there's no reason for me to come up here, but there is a... Stop following me! There is a chest, and I have forgotten this chest before, and it's a very important chest. Going through the network on the left-hand side brings you to this area here, where I'm going to need keys. It's a compass, so it's completely useless. Okay, I think... Do I have any keys at all? I think I'm getting to the point where there's not much quest to you two. I don't know, actually. What happens if we don't scrape the burnt bits off you, Toast? Okay, I'm done with this dungeon. I cannot do anything else in here. So dungeon 4 is dungeon 6. I've written it down for a change. Don't squish me. Moldy Toast. I think that might possibly be worse, you know. Right, okay, well as we're here, let's go and check the River Rapids ride, because that is 3 item checks. Game, if you'd be kind enough to give me the Rock's Feather and 2 of the instruments, that will be really, really nice. And then just give me the next instrument round there. It'll be just like, mwah. What are we? We are at 2 hours 14 minutes, which is about 2 hours 10 minutes into the run. So we've got an hour and 50 minutes to finish it. Things are starting to look up. You know, still not in a winnable state, but things are okay at the moment. I'm still a bit annoyed that I lost all that time at the beginning, but that's my fault. That's my fault for being dumb. And I can only really blame myself as well, you know? Yeah, look how angry the bird is. He's like, yeah, I'm angry. Hate everything. Not useful, but thank you. Not useful, but thank you. Not useful, but thank you, game. Okay, where the bloody hell are we now? Okay, we can't do anything in that dungeon. We can't do anything in this dungeon. That lack of a roc's feather. It's really buggering me up. I do have bombs. I could... I'm going to have to. I've got no other real choice at the moment in time. I'm going to have to go back to Dungeon 3. And there's one more chest I can get in Dungeon 3 right now. Just based off the back of this. Which I don't think is going to be particularly useful. Are there any more item checks resulting from bombs that I haven't done yet? Probably. And I've just forgotten what they are. Colour Dungeon is Dungeon 8. So I... Without the Rock's Feather, I can't do anything in Dungeon 8. I can... I'm going to go get this one in Dungeon 1, which is Dungeon 3, just because it might be something, you know, it might be the Rock's Feather. And if not, I'm going to go over to Eagle's Keep, or Eagle's Tower, Eagle's whatever the bloody hell it's called, because it's the only dungeon I haven't been in, except for Dungeon 8. Dungeon 7 and Dungeon 8 I haven't been in. I can't get to Dungeon 8 yet. But maybe, just maybe. Yes, Vardy, I agree with you entirely. Go into the dungeon. Good boy. Let me guess, you're the assassin. Yes. I've already assassinated you like 16 times now. Piss off. Just had to get that boss in there, didn't I? This is not the way to the room that I wanted to go, but I'll bomb this wall out anyway, because why not? I'll need to eventually. Took me ages. Again, lots of stuff took me forever to figure out as a kid. This was one of them. That's a key. Oh, piss off. Oh. You know what? I was going to ignore you, but you just have to die now. You didn't have to die, but you had to die. Okay, apparently that's how you kill those dudes without them respawning, so... Ooh, there's an item. Oh, it's a key. Okay, no. I say that like it's a bad thing. There is a key. It's a beak! It's not a bloody key! Oh, you son of a potato sauce. Okay, we're going to Eagle's Tower. Because I still don't have the Rock's Feather. I don't know where the whole potato sauce thing came from. Right, okay, so now we've got to go all the way up to bloody... everybody's favourite trek, Tau Bloody Heights. This will be dungeon... oh gosh, what would it be? We've got Dungeon 1, which I can do a bit more of now, because actually, which one was Dungeon 1? Dungeon 5 is Dungeon 1. There is a single item check I can do in Dungeon 1 at the moment, because I've got bombs now. But I'm going to leave that on the wayside for a little bit, because I do think this is a more important place to get into at the moment in time. It's... Oh, you say that, though? Oh, God, now I'm second-guessing myself. I say it's more important to get into. Realistically, it's going to be Dungeon 7 is going to be Angler's Keep, which I can't do anything in without... Well, I can do a little bit in. Wow, I can do one chest in. I can do one chest in Angler's Keep without the bloody Rock's Feather. Everything else requires the Roc's Feather. Oh, fine. Let's go after the bloody Dungeon 1 and get that one just in case it's something useful. Oh, my good giddy bloody aunt. And if that's not useful, then we will head off to Angler's Paradise and F everything up. I really, really need that Roc's Feather to appear in the next sort of 20 minutes or so, or I'm going to be stuffed for time again. Where did I say I was going? Level 5. Yeah, I said I really need, unfortunately, that Roc's Feather to appear. Rock Feather appears, everything opens up, and I can clear pretty much every dungeon in the game. Can't do that at the moment in time. Go away, mermaid. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants to touch your tail, and nobody definitely wants one of your stinky scales. Roll. That's a good way to lose a few seconds. Yes, yes, level 1 tail cake smells like poo. We know. I mean, I've got the level 2 sword, so I should probably use that on a lot of bosses now. Okay, you want to give me the Roc's Feather? You want to give me? You do. Give it to me. Okay. Windmambia. I mean, I needed it. No shadow of a doubt there. I definitely needed it, but not as much as I need the Roc's Feather right now. Where's the Roc's Feather? Where is it hiding from me? All I ever wanted was to fly like a bird. Me uncle were a great rooster, he was. He flew from here to there delivering messages. And then one day they ate him. I want to end up like my grandfather, just without the eating bit really. But I can't because I can't find a bloody Roc's Feather. Bastard. Okay, Angler's Keep. Hopefully the first and only chest I can get in there will give me the Roc's Feather. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be thoroughly and utterly lost about what I can do and where I can go. Level 2 is still Botto Grotto, and I still can't do anything because, well, yeah, no, I can't do anything in there, unfortunately. Just ain't grand, you know. I've been a little bit unlucky with some of the randomization that's come up here in relation to where items are hiding. Those two will do me. Ow, you son of a potato. Yes, yes, come and bounce. Everybody likes a bit of a bouncy slime. They all want their slime to be bouncy. They never want their slime to be normal. Okay, so we're going over to Eagle's Tower. We're not going up there because we don't need to. We've done all the checks up there, including the curse, which I forgot last time. Dragon Ball Z. Absolutely nothing to do with Zelda, but still quite meme-worthy, so hey-ho. Ow. Ow. I said, really, I should take the Rooster out of the rotation because he gives you a lot of options. And I can't help but feel that if he wasn't in the rotation of items, I probably would have found the bloody Roc's Feather by now. But then where would the fun in getting completely lost? Plus, you know, I suppose these are the settings that I chose, so I've only got myself to blame. mein Gott. And other such noises that an angry German might say. Even though I'm not an angry German. Right, so let's figure it out. So we've had Dungeon 1, Dungeon 2, we haven't had Dungeon 4, and the Colour Dungeon. I haven't had Dungeon 4 on the Colour Dungeon, so this can be 4 or the Colour Dungeon. I want it to be the Colour Dungeon because I can finish it in one go. Dungeon 7 is this CD. Great, that means Dungeon 8 is Anger's thing. I can do this dungeon. I believe I've got everything I require to defeat this dungeon. And if I haven't, well, F it, I'll get everything. Mermaid scale. Yeah, it's like original Zelda music, this is. Okay. I can open a locked door, who would have guessed? That again. Necklace. Okay, the scale and the necklace, they could both lead to something useful. Or they could be completely useless. One of the two, regardless, I've got them. Right. This becomes a little problematic because his jumping disrupts me. But then I can just do that and murder him in 2 shots. I have the power. Die in a fire. Right, please be something useful that I want to win the game. It's the Nightmare Key, it will do. Okay, we got the Nightmare's Key, so we head down now, get another couple of chests, then we loop around, do a few more stupid puzzles, and then we're done. Thankfully, this dungeon is quite short and doesn't really require any specialist equipment to beat it, which is, oh gosh, you know, a nice thing personally. So the Rock's Feather. Please give me the Rock's Feather. I can beat the game without the shield. If you give me all the item drops, I beat the game without the shield, but I can't beat it without the Rock's Feather. There is a secret area in here as well that I should open just in case. I've never seen anything randomizing the room, but it's important to double check because you never know, one day I might just walk in there and there'll be a million different items. Didn't think so. I don't think anything can actually randomize there. Oh, you... Die and stay dead. Thank you. Lots of love. Everybody who's ever played this damn game. I don't remember what's north, so let's go north. Is there an item in here? Yes, there is. Small keys. Son of an annoying thing. It's going to do exactly the same thing, isn't it? 3rd time's the charm. Go in the damn hole. No, that was a complete waste of my time. Bloody colour dungeon. An addition that they... I do not like this dungeon at all. Okay, so I've inverted them. Oh, the last time I did this, I got it the first... And I just figured it out, and it was, like, amazing. There we go, now we're here. Oh, man, I hate these puzzles. And so just reverse the thing. Wait, hang on. So I need... Don't know how I did it. Don't ask me. I was just hitting things. I hate this dungeon. Can I just use the flame rod on this boss? Because he sucks. Because he keeps telling me everything is safe and dangerous. Yes, we know caution is red. Die! Sounds like I can use the fire rod on him. Okay, what are you going to give me? Blah, 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 blah. Stone beak, great. This is exactly what happened the last time I was in this dungeon. It gave me 2 completely useless items. The colour dungeon is stupid. Absolutely stupid. But at least I don't have to come back here. It does leave me in a quandary, though. What did I even get from that dungeon that was useful? Like, I could have gone through... I could have just not done that dungeon. It wouldn't have done me any bloody harm. Bollocks. I can't get to Turtle Rock. I can wake the Rooster up. There we go. We're going to go wake the Rooster. And I've got a couple of item checks, so... those puzzles, like the throwing ones, they're fine. Oh, do you mean the actual hitting ones? Yeah, I don't see logical... I don't see logical developments in that kind of thing. So it's a very difficult puzzle for me to try and do, if that makes sense. So I'm going to head down now. Ooh, I know something I forgot to check. I've got to go a different way because I've got to get over there, but I know something I forgot to check. I had to think about that for a second. Scary. So we're going to go down here. You can go away. We're going down here. We're going down here. We're going to ignore the grave because no one likes it. And we're going to pull this up and hit a zombie with it and then dig this up. And it's a pair of bananas. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Bananas. I like bananas, except I absolutely despise bananas. Okay, so we got a couple of item checks. You know, we got the scale. We've got the mermaids. We got the scale, we got the necklace, and we've got the bananas. So that's 3 item checks. That's potentially the last 3 items we need to beat the game. That would be good, wouldn't it? I could go for that. That would be a very good time. 2.5 hours. We've got an hour and a half-ish at the moment. So I'm not as worried as I could be. I tell you what, I cocked up because I always go to Kiki when it's not Kiki's turn. Let's go and see Kiki the monkey. And if he gave me the Rock's Feather, I would forgive him for being an annoying little shit and will be nice to him for at least 5 seconds. And yes, I will probably time that 5 seconds. I did try pressing the win button, but the problem is somebody I know borrowed it the other day. Some weird Welsh guy who looks really stupid in a pair of glasses that look just like these. And, you know, unfortunately, he didn't give it back. So, yes. Give me the Rock's Feather, you son of a bitch. I've got my glasses on. He's given me the Oshi doll. It's another trade item, so... the appearance of Mega Man. I mean, the question is, how much of the game can I play whilst wearing those glasses? Because they're not my focus vision glasses. Not a lot is the answer. Okay, so... we had the mermaid scale, which now I'm thinking about it. Why am I going this way? That's in a different location. We have the mermaid's necklace. They're both over here on the right. So let's go there and hand those in. And hopefully that will give us one of the items we need. The Rock's Feather is the most pressing item. Period. There is no more further a pressing item than that. Do you have the Rock's Feather? Okay, what we got? Oh yeah, we got a secret seashell. That's completely not fucking useful. Okay. Yep. No one cares about you, mermaid. I mean, I still am kind of tempted just to buy, like, the Eggman outfit. Like, just buy a cheap version of it off blooming Alibaba or something like that, and just wear it for shits and giggles, because why not? I do need to get a new pair of Eggman glasses, though, because those ones are bent. And honestly, I can probably get a better pair than that. Did I? I don't think I... Did I get the dig check here? I don't remember if I did. Yes, I did. Thought I missed that one for a second. And I don't really do Sonic games, you know. Obviously, it's a good franchise. It's just not anything I've ever really done. What we got? Magic powder up. You know what? I'll take that. That could be useful. It will make a lot of sense when you think about it. Besides, if I'm going to do the Eggman thing, I really need to shave all of my hair. And I mean all of my hair off, because that's, you know... You need the actual chrome dome. You can't have any hair like this. And maybe, you know, I'm kind of debated if I kind of grew it around like that. If I could get facial hair to grow here, then feasibly, yes, I could actually do a full-on Eggman. And realistically, I would probably start doing that as my day-to-day facial hair if my hair would grow up here. Unfortunately, I cannot get it to grow in this space, because I'm not taking the piss that I would totally wear that as a day-to-day facial hair thing, because I think it would be fucking hilarious, and I quite like the concept of walrus moustaches. I tried to grow a walrus moustache once, and to be fair, mine isn't too bad from it, but then I kind of went down the lines of what I've currently got, because it worked better in a professional context. I can get away with looking like this, if that makes sense. And then people look at me and they go, what the bloody hell is that about? Right, anyway, I'm rambling. Last item check. Please give me a roc's feather. Please, 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 please. Okay, it's one of the last instruments. Oh, the organ of evening calm. Buggery doodahs. We are missing one instrument and we're missing two things. Dungeon 3 is Dungeon 5. Catfish is more. We can't do that until we got the roc's feather. Dungeon 1 is Dungeon 3. We can't do that until we get the roc's feather. Dungeon 2 is Dungeon 2. We can't do that until we get the roc's feather. Do you see where this is going? Dungeon 4 is Dungeon 6. I don't think we can do anything else in there until we have the roc's feather. Dungeon 5 is Dungeon 1. Same story. Dungeon 6 is Dungeon 7. Same story. Dungeon 7 is the colour dungeon, which is done. And the colour dungeon is Dungeon 8. Which I don't think we can do anything until we get the roc's feather. So what's most likely happened is I've forgotten something in a dungeon somewhere. No, CO. I must admit I've had that mustache style before. I'm not doing that again. Not even I'm that fucking stupid. I don't know where to go. I'm drastically trying to think if there's any checks that I've forgotten. The Rooster. Let's go and wake the Rooster up. Because I am really severely starting to run out of ideas. I've done the rafters. The problem with rerunning dungeons, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do if I'm not careful, is I'm going to lose time. I've done all 3 curses. I've got all the item checks that I can think of that I'm able to acquire at the moment in time. It's a secret seashell. I really needed that to be something useful. I can't get to Dungeon 8 yet, and it wouldn't matter because the way the logic works, Dungeon 8 won't have what I need in there. I already dug her house up, didn't I? Yeah, I've already dug down here. I know I have, but I'm going to double check. Done the dig spots. I'm going to have to go into dungeons. I'm going to have to go into dungeons and do something. I said I can't jump in the dungeons because I don't have the roc's feather, but I can use the Rooster in the overworld to get to locations. And as I said, there is one place actually that I might not have checked. There is one check actually that I think I have forgotten. Because it's normally, every time I've got there so far, I've already had the item required. Then again, I think I have done this one. I think I did come back and do this one. Well, let's look anyway, because there's literally no harm in it. Yeah, I've done it. Boggery doodahs. I've done the one at the back of there. The rooster. Okay, let's... yeah, I've done all the trade items that I've currently found. I've got all the keys. Got all the keys for every dungeon. I can get into every dungeon except for dungeon 8. I'm pretty sure I've completed every dungeon as far as I can do. Actually... No, tell a lie. Do I tell a lie? Do I have a key? I don't have a key. Don't tell a lie. Because that is a key door and I can't get in there. If I could get in there, potentially, there would be something, but... I said, I can't help but think that I've just got this horrible feeling that I've soft-locked the game by opening the wrong doors in bloody Key Cavern. I just got this horrible feeling that I have soft-locked the game and I can't actually finish it because the Rock's Feather is in a dungeon that I can't get anywhere in because the keys are fucking missing. And it's like... Let's go back up to Tao Heights, because there is still possibly a cave that I have not explored up here, although I don't remember there being anything in it, as it's only a travel cave, if that makes sense. But at this point, anything is worth a gander. Anything's worth a gander. As I said, we're starting to run out of time, and I'm a bit conscious of that. I mean, I've got about an hour and 20 minutes-ish left before, yeah, I reach that time. Which just means I have to keep streaming the game longer. That's down to Dungeon 4, which I've... Dungeon 4 was Dungeon 6. There could be some stuff I've missed in Dungeon 6. That is always a possibility. You know, I'm not... Sword. Let's go this way. Because I don't know if I've completely done this. I have not done this one. I haven't done this, chat. Please, please, please be the Rock's Feather. It's the last instrument. Oh. Okay. I may regret this, but we are going to go and try and beat the game without the Rock's Feather. Because I have all of the instruments... I have all of the instruments. I have, I've got all the instruments. I've got all the weapons required to beat the game. I don't have a shield, which could be problematic. It is the last phase because you're supposed to jump over the arms. So that's going to be the one that's going to be incredibly difficult. And if I'm going to die anywhere in the fight, it's going to be there. But at this point... I'm going to try it. I don't know if I can tank it. That's the problem, because I reckon I'm on extra hard difficulty mode. So he's going to do kind of a heart of damage every hit. Even with my shielding, like my protection. He's still going to do a lot of damage, so it's tricky. However... Muffin was telling me you can kill him with the boomerang. If you hit him correctly, you can one-shot him. So, maybe, just maybe. I mean, at this point, there's very little for me to lose. So what I'll probably do is I'll go and fight him. Let me just make sure I've got enough magic powder. Yeah, there's enough magic powder. If I go and fight him, I can spend the first kind of reserve of my health attempting to kill him with the boomerang, because the timing apparently is really dodgy, and if that does not work, then I'll have to revert back to the normal. I think it's 16 arrows to kill him, which is... I'm not confident personally, but... I wonder if I can use the Rooster in here, because if I can use the Rooster in here... then that's not too bad, because I can just float above him and I can just take my time and be calm and patient and get him. It'll be when his arms, because they kind of go in order. I'll need to keep them at the top of the map somehow by basically going towards them and then running back consistently. Oh, this is going to be really bloody difficult. Not impossible, but really, really difficult. I have to kind of get this right, you know? Oh, no, I can't believe I'm going to try this. Why did I do that? Oh, no. I don't even have a shield. Okay, so left, up, right, up. So left, up, right, up, left, up. No, it's a dungeon. Well, fuck me. I have got literally nothing to lose. Off we go. Off we go. I've just got to be smart and conserve my health until the last phase. That's all I've got to do. Just be smart and conserve health. Yeah, press F to pay respects because I'm going to fucking need them. Ow. Okay, he did a half health on my hit there, which is not great. This is my least favourite stage by far. The first two are always going to be that. And I was watching a speedrun the other day, and this is how they did it. So from this point, it's a 50-50 chance as to whether he actually fires a ball or if he fires the little orbs. Like that. That did not hurt me, so I can take 2 hits before I lose a half health with that. Son of a... Doesn't hurt me. Oh, hi, Luna. Sorry, I forgot you were there, love. The next stage is Moldrum, which feasibly... Okay, finally that's hurt me. Ah! Stop doing that, you twat! Okay. Okay, the trick I did, it didn't work. I think there's a frame perfect thing you can do to trap him. Okay, he's dead. Last one before last phase. Ow. Okay. Come up and get me. Right. Oh gosh, how do I do this without P? He hurts a lot. Okay, Boomerang is really specific. I got him! I fucking got him! Yes! Get in there! Fuck me. Yes, time. Get me up there. Have my time. Yes, I can't believe I got that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's sub 3 hours. Fucking hell. Oh, that was great. Oh god, that is fantastic. Yes. Oh my god, I was shitting myself about losing that time at the beginning. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's really... Bloody hell, even Pidge's off on one. Yeah, it's about 2 hours 48 minutes or so, something like that. That is a really good time. I am really, really pleased with that. It also means I can start streaming other games now. Just, yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, play the instruments, play the Song of Awakening. Everybody gets to die. Well, yeah, we got to go by ending time, including the cutscene, but that's fair and dandy. I mean, I was kind of thinking I might just play the game. Just play the game without the randomization and just see how quickly I can beat it normally. Which would be entertaining because it's been ages since I've played the game. Like the actual game. I've got it. I've got a copy of it somewhere. It's in my Game Boy case. Wherever I dumped that the other day. Oh, I put it back up there. It's over there somewhere. Oh, smashed it. Smashed it. Are you two still at the train station? Have you got home now? I don't know what the final time is, but we'll find out in a second, unless I cancel the game. I did not know you could one-shot him with the thing. Oh, you've been home for ages, have you? Well, there you go then. I don't know, I'm just debating because it ended a bit quicker than I thought. It's like, do I play some other games for a bit or call the screen? Oh, I always screenshot it. Do I call it streaming, or do I start playing some other random games for shits and giggles since I have them laying around? Don't really know. I'm not going to beat this time in a hurry. Oh, I've not got my GameCube set up. I know you want me to play Wind Waker. I will play Wind Waker, but not randomised. I haven't got the right controller to play it on. I wouldn't play Wind Waker on this. Not a chance. Nice. Nice. Bloody hell, I got really lucky with that run. Like, really, really lucky with that run. And I don't know. I don't know where the Roc's Feather was. I don't think I didn't do a spoiler log either, so I can't even check, you know? Like, there's not a spoiler log. But, well, who gives a flying monkeys, you know? That is a fantastic time for a sort of glitchless, non-proper run, if that makes sense. Oh, bloody hell's teeth. Yeah, I ain't gonna get any better than that for quite a while, truth be told. I mean, that's 2:45. That's sub 3 hours, obviously. Well, yeah, I'm aware there's a lot. I mean, where was it? I mean, I suppose. Oh, actually, that's a game that I should probably play. That would actually be a good one to stick on stream, because I think you probably think, what the fuck has I played it? Which is the whole point of a decent stream, really, is to make people think, what the fuck? Hang on a minute, I'm looking for something. It's ironic, I randomly pulled this game out the other day. Oh, that's a great game. Here we go. See, there's always, you know, this one as well. Oh, gee, no, I know what I was going to do. Fuck me, I forgot. I know what I was going to stream, because you'll enjoy this. If you want to see me suffer... In fact, yes. Yes. Would you really like to see me suffering playing a Zelda game, CO? And Drex and Luna and everybody else here? Because if you do, this one, which I haven't shown you yet, is definitely the game to play. Have you ever heard of Parallel Worlds? I know you haven't. Parallel Worlds is a ROM created by a fan in the Zelda series that is incredibly difficult. I played it a bit, and yeah, it's hard. You are a winner! I am a winner! Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I don't know if my Retron 5 will play it because it is a reproduction cart, but realistically, that might actually be the one to play if you want to see me suffer. I can barrel through this in not a lot of time, realistically. You know, I could probably do the whole thing from start to finish in like 8 to 10 hours, really. And that's not speedrunning, that's just me playing as is because I played this game so many times. I wouldn't mind playing Parodius on stream because that's just a stupid, funny game. But yeah, actually, there's another one of these. I don't know where I put it, but I went through a phase where I was buying fairly uncommon and rare Zelda games. And that, you know, that's one of them. Parallel Worlds cost me quite a bit of money to import. Oh, actually, do you know what? I could play that again. CEO would be a fan of this. So honestly, this game kind of scares me. You've heard of Sweet Home, haven't you? Have you heard of Sweet Home before? Because as a Resident Evil fan, you should have heard of Sweet Home. Yeah. No, you haven't. Right, okay. I'm not going to promote him, but Pro Jared did a playthrough of Sweet Home about 4 years ago before he came out as a fucktard. And it's incredibly comprehensive, and basically it's credited in a lot of ways to kind of being the preamble of... It's a lot of inspiration for Resident Evil came from that game. And I'm not just saying that, a lot of things, to the point where I think even the Resident Evil developers kind of said that, yeah, Sweet Home was a big inspiration. But in effect, it's an RPG. You are a team of people inside a building trying to escape as you unweave the mystery of the manor. And, you know, once your character dies, that's it. They're dead for the rest of the game. And it didn't go down particularly well, but it's a cult classic now. I've got a repro copy because they never released it outside the UK. Outside of Japan, rather. It's pretty damn expensive. But actually, what's the current going rate for a... Oh, piss, I just dropped a load of shitty Pokemon cards. Let me have a quick look at the going rate for a copy of Sweet Home. I have seen the movie. The movie is okay. It's not a terrible movie. I was actually thinking of selling it because I need some money. Let's see, what's the going rate for a copy of Sweet Home? The original Sweet Home for the Famicom is 50 quid, which isn't bad. I think that's the original copy box for 150, which is fine. Repros, we need British copies. Sweet Home, you can get a copy on its own for 30-ish quid, so that's not too bad. The box version I've got goes, because it's a full-on reproduction from a particular company, it's about 100 quid's worth. But yeah, Sweet Home is a thing. I don't really want to play it, if I'm being honest with you. But no, I'm looking for a particular Zelda game, because the problem is, all my games are kind of queued up on a shelf, and they're very strangely done, and it's very poorly organised, and I really need to fix it, to put it quite bluntly. Well, yeah, I'm not a horror fan, but, you know, maybe I could play it. I know it's a very punishing game. Oh, wait, is that it? Yeah, there we go. This is the other one as well, which is another Zelda game, which realistically you would have never heard of, but it's the Ancient Stone Tablets. Out of interest, have any of you ever heard of the, I think it was the Satellite Vision for the Super Nintendo? Gonna take that as a no. The Satellite Vision was basically DLC in the 90s. In Japan, you could get an edition that allowed you to stream content from a satellite at certain times and play games and so forth. So basically, online gaming, but in the 90s. And one of the games that they streamed was an expansion to Link to the Past, which was the Ancient Stone Tablets. And it's basically been lost to time, but they found it recently. They found the files and they've disassembled it and basically translated it. And yeah, I had to go to Polish eBay to find a copy, but I have a copy of the game, which is not the most common thing in the world. In fact, again, I'm curious, how much, if I dared to buy this now, how much would that fucking be? So there's Zelda Stone Tablets. Let's see, the Stone Tablets. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, this game is currently going for about 60 quid, which, that's not bad. American versions go for a bit less. This goes for 60. I've got Harvest Moon as well. I've had to buy a repro copy of that because I cannot afford an original copy of Harvest Moon. European versions are... Well, no, European version is cheap because they're all in bloody German. You can't put them in English. The American copies are about 300 quid. How much is Parodius going for these days? That's reasonable. Parodius. Yeah, it's not an expensive game. It's a very fun game. Oh, what Parallel World's going for? Yeah. Yeah, they've got different arts, but it goes for a relatively reasonable price by the looks of it. Yeah, about 30 quid, which is about what I paid for this, so yeah. But yeah, as I said, when it rolls around, I don't really know what to do. So we finished like an hour and nearly an hour and a half earlier than I expected. But yeah, when it comes to punishing, feasibly, if you want to punish me, that's the one that I should probably play. I don't know if it will work on my Retron 5, which is the fun thing. Although I could set the Retron 5 up and give it a test. That's always a possibility. But that's a punishing one. The original Zelda, honestly, Link to the Past, without being rude, I don't actually really want to play this one at the moment because I've played it so much over the years that I'm not actually that fussed about it. Parodius is just stupid. I said, out of interest, has anybody ever seen Parodius being played before? No? Never seen Parodius being played before? Okay. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream so I can save that, just to have that as a separate video. And then I'm basically going to start the stream straight back up and I'll stick this in the Retron and hook that all up and I'll show you why this is a bit of a cult classic, because this is a bit of a cult classic. I'll also be interested to see if these actually work in the Retron, because if they do I can use it, and if not I'm going to have to bring my Super Nintendo over, which honestly would actually be pretty fucking easy to do because it's... Yeah, it'd actually be a lot easier to bring the Super Nintendo over. But yeah, bear with me for a second. Yeah, Parallel Worlds is on the same engine. It's basically a ROM hack of A Link to the Past, in a way. So it runs on the same engine as, and I said the BSX is a thing, but as I said, I'm just going to end the stream and restart it pretty much immediately, and then I'll start messing around with bits and pieces to get it going. Yep, that's fine. Well, I tell you what, I'll be off stream for about 5 minutes just whilst I get tech stuff done, and then I'll come back on. So, yeah, I'll be back in 5. Thanks for watching. That went a hell of a lot better than I thought. God, who would have thought that streaming was fun? But yeah, fun times. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Bye-bye.